Track creators.
Naked to the core, naked to the core, to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core. Now where do I begin? There's a lot of podcasts, but they're never messing with them. Talking naked to the core, raw and cut with the views. And if you won't stay in the loop, get the scoop on the latest news. One of the greatest crews, talking new Ken and Ashley. Ain't seen a better trio since Worthy, Kareem, and Magic. One-on-one with the people, got a question you can ask it. But behave like a da-da-da-da, they just might let you have it. As far as the music go, they bring the spotlight to the underground. Best be bringing your best, if it ain't hot, don't even come around. Guys of the pod, they bout to F up the game. Naked to the core, y'all gon' put some respect on they name. Sicky D. Naked to the core, naked to the core, to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core, to the core, naked to the core, naked to the core.
Stop. Hey everybody, sorry I'm running a little behind, but welcome to Naked to the Core. I'm running slightly behind. This is ridiculous. I never do this. But anyways, I am your host, Nunu, and today I'm going to be talking with two of my special guests about this outcome of this trial. And I know that I'm a bit behind on it. That's because I was off doing things. So I didn't get an opportunity to, I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't do this. My boyfriend is here. He's getting on my nerves. Just sorry. Okay, Siri, I didn't ask you anything either. Siri's getting on my nerves too. Okay, so anyways, I was off in Florida doing things. So I didn't get an opportunity to react to the outcome of the trial the way that I wanted to. So me and my special guest are going to do that right now. I have Miss Brooklyn and D. I don't know how to say Mike's name. I don't know how to say his stage name. It's DeXX. I think I'm doing it right. Is that right? Shake your head yes if I did that right, Mike. Okay, cool. All right. So DeXX, they are going to be joining me. I'm going to bring them on right now, matter of fact. Please help me welcome my special guests, DeXX and Miss Brooklyn, to the show. Welcome to the core, both of y'all. What's up?
What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing. I am struggling over here, man. I'm struggling.
I can't even get in my computer angle right. I'm like, where the hell is the camera?
Yo, I had to get the lighting right, man. I'm still playing with it right now. Let me see. Okay.
I was trying to figure out how to blur my background.
I chose the wall. I ain't want nobody in my business. You can just call me Dex. You can just call me Dex.
That's why that background is right there. Y'all see my mansion in the background? Hey. For a while. Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna be in my damn business today.
Okay. What's
So,
good, Brooklyn?
Oh, Brooklyn, I just got your message. See, I don't do stuff like this. I am so much more organized than this. This is ridiculous. So they can just tune in to the YouTube channel, which is Naked to the Core. I can send the link to the channel to both of y'all after. I should have did that before. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, yeah. Like I was saying Or I did not get an opportunity to react to any of this because I was in Florida and I was working, and so I could not step away from what I was doing in order to react to this. So that's what we're doing today together. They've already reacted to it on their show. I have not. I didn't want to
not fully.
Myself.
Ours was more from ours was more from a comedy standpoint. You know what I'm saying? We were just saying Johnny Depp.
That's just you, Mike. It's just you.
I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one. Shout out
That's
to Lil Boogie.
You and your homie.
Hey man, now Brooklyn was holding it down though. She was like, "Nah, man, y'all gotta take this serious, man. Like this is something that's really monumental right now. It's showing domestic violence towards men, and Brooklyn was holding down on the show. We made our jokes, so I'm gonna let Brooklyn go first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I do want to get y'all reactions to this trial. So go ahead, Brooklyn.
So I watched a lot of, because this trial went on for quite some time. Yeah, and it felt like it was everywhere. Like you couldn't really get around it. It was all over social media, all over the internet. It was even on the news at points. What drew my attention is that I have a personal connection to domestic violence. So initially hearing Amber Heard's side, and I'm a Johnny fan. I'm just like, wait, hold up. So Jack Sparrow's really psycho, like Jack Sparrow. Like he's nuts, But upon starting to listen to the actual depositions that were being submitted, looking at the actual evidence, it was mountains of it. It was mountains of text messages and just these weird clips, pictures, and then hearing both of their testimonies and other testimonies, my perspective of the situation kind of started to change, because it's like, hold up, something ain't adding up here. And one thing that math ain't mathing. And one thing that led me to have the utmost respect for Johnny is it takes a lot of courage to get in front of not only a court, but the entire world and display your skeletons. Like, your shit is about to get dragged out. Not just in the court. We all saw the crazy shit Johnny's doing.
Right.
But it was for him to sit there and take it, not try to manipulate it or take it, like change the context of it, really just own it. But for her to sit there, continuously call him an abuser, a drug addict, a monster, but we're hearing your psycho side come out now. We're hearing you're openly admitting to hitting this man, doing drugs yourself, partaking in a lot of the abuse that was going on in that house. That's where I started to disconnect. I'm like, it's one thing to really be a victim and be enduring this shit, but it's another thing when you're just as bad as your so-called abuser. You're putting hands on him. You're mentally, emotionally, and then her sister even made a comment in one of her testimonies, and she's like, Amber can't abuse him. She's smaller than him. And I felt like that comment stuck out, because how often do we hear that women are physically weaker than men? And we have this notion that, oh, we can't hurt you. We're smaller than you. What damage can I really do? But in reality, first of all, emotional and mental damage to me is far worse than any physical damage, because physical scars can heal. Psychological damage runs very, very deep. And it can have very long lasting consequences and effect, especially if you're not even aware of all the damage that's there that was caused. The triggers that start to become and build. But, men already have this, we place this heavy burden on men that they have to constantly be mentally strong, emotionally suppressed. You can't show emotion because that's viewed as weak, or you're being a bitch, right? Right. So you're already going through life with the shorter end of the stick. You're already kind of half losing, because we're taught emotion. That's all we're taught from the moment we're born. It's, oh my God, she cries cute, Right. Men, it's, you're being a little girl. Stop crying like a little girl. How often have we heard people say that to their sons, And so you're growing up with that. You're taking that. And then you get into a toxic relationship to where you're not even able to fully express your emotion. Like if she's doing something, not even abusive, if she's just not meeting your needs,
Mhm.
you know how often I've heard men say, I can't say that because then I'm gonna be looked at like, oh, you sensitive ass weak bitch. Like, why are you being so emotional? And
Mhm.
but in all actuality, you're not happy. And then if she is being abusive, just like a lot of people were saying about Johnny, oh, he has all this money. He's a man. He wasn't even really being hurt. The man lost a finger, first of all, got blackballed
Right.
from Hollywood. Let's just be real about it.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he got dropped from Pirates of the Caribbean. Do you know how, like,
Yeah, after 3 movies, they gonna drop
bro?
him.
Wait.
And she complaining about her short
That's
and
his thing, though.
that's him. He is Jack
brand.
Sparrow.
That's his role. That's his role.
Yes.
He
Yes.
made Jack Sparrow.
Yes.
Like, he made Jack Sparrow who Jack Sparrow was, and everybody, when you think about Pirates of the Caribbean, you don't think about Orlando Bloom.
Nobody else.
Yeah.
I forget
Orlando
he's in there
Bloom
sometimes.
too, okay, but you're not.
It's
you're not
Johnny.
automatically link Johnny.
Mm.
To
Yeah,
Pirates
it
of
would
the
be like them saying we're gonna remake Edward Scissorhand without Johnny.
Listen, if they remake Edward Scissorhands, I'm gonna go nuts. Leave that alone.
You know they're gonna
Right?
try it. You know they're
I
gonna try
said
it. They're gonna try it. Now
They're
that
gonna be
Brooklyn
like,
didn't said it.
"Oh, that's a good idea.
Hey, they can cut
That's
it.
a really good idea.
They can try if they want to, but
Yeah. For the
no.
watchers, y'all bring
$20
Brooklyn.
for a live action next Halloween.
No.
Live action next Halloween. Edward Scissorhands.
Let me tell Tim Burton, please don't let them do this shit.
Nah, you know
Please,
Tim Burton ain't
Tim
gonna let
Burton,
that
if
happen.
you ever see this, if you just so happen to go through the archives of YouTube and find this little podcast, please listen to me. Do not let them do that. Okay.
But what if he
Leave it
decided? Let me ask y'all the question then. What if he decided he wanted to do a part 2 to Edward Scissorhands?
Look, I'm already on the fence about this Beetlejuice 2 now. I'm already on the fence about this Beetlejuice 2. Yes, he is remaking Beetlejuice, and Johnny Depp is supposed to be in it with Winona.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I would watch it if Johnny's in it.
I'm gonna watch it because Johnny make everything better. He's like seasoning salt.
Yeah.
I swear to
Yes.
God,
He's the
better.
seasoning. Yes.
He makes everything better. But I don't just
Y'all want me to come back because it seems like y'all having a little conversation.
Look, Edward Scissorhands don't need. What is the point of a sequel for that?
It could be it. Hey, if it's coming from Tim Burton, I watch it because you know it's gonna be something good.
But I don't want that's just a Johnny Depp classic. Just leave that alone. Just leave that one alone.
Hey
Let's
man,
leave that one alone.
remakes are in the remake right now, so y'all might as well get ready. It might happen.
God, damn.
So you know what I'm
It's
saying. I'm
hit
just
or a
saying.
miss. Because I heard Jurassic Park. I heard that was shitty.
Oh, don't say that. I'm gonna go see it.
It's up and down. I'm hearing a lot of people saying it was good, but I also hear a lot of people say it was boring. Just
I'm gonna watch it.
Same premise. People getting eaten by dinosaurs. That's it.
Okay. All right.
I still love it.
So let's go
But-
back to Johnny.
Yeah, back to Johnny. We went on a little tangent there, but yeah, I just feel
My
that
bad.
by him winning, it wasn't this actor won a defamation. Defamation or
Was a defamation civil suit.
defamation because I've been calling it defamation.
Defamation. Yeah, defamation.
Defamation of character lawsuit. I feel like it shedded light on men facing domestic violence and having the right to speak up.
Yeah.
Let me just be real. Let's get down to their level. Okay. We
That's
all
where the problem
know
started though.
we all know those toxic women.
Yeah.
We all seen them. We're not gonna
Right.
ignore them. And I've not like I've cut ties with certain people because I saw like, oh no, but it's you. No, it's you. Like you're the problem, you know. And I've heard stories. Women are bragging about the new level of toxic that they can get to. We have women already threatening men with their kids. If they're not getting their way, not getting money, you're not gonna see your kids. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. We have women threatening them with cops. I'm gonna call the cops on you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lying, saying that he put their hands, knowing that she was the one in there trying to swing on him, knowing that man wasn't gonna put his hands on her. But then if he do, because she's smacking him, he's going up under the jail. Now you're labeled with a domestic violence charge. That's not going anywhere.
He might not make it out because they don't like to hear about.
You see what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I've witnessed it even like with family members. I've seen like a chick go ballistic and then really tried to cry wolf. But of course, sis was there and it was, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Coming. But that's the thing I feel like is not being shed light. When a woman speaks about domestic violence, I do feel that the tone of the conversation is way more serious. Yeah. People have got to the place where they're now more willing to listen, to hear them out, especially with Me Too coming out. I mean, even in the Hollywood, in the industry, it's becoming a topic, and it's becoming a serious topic, as it should. I do not agree with it. Only needs to be a serious topic if it's women talking about it. Men are facing it. It's not funny. It's not something that should be taken lightly, and their gender should not be used as a fucking excuse as to why it's not that big of a goddamn deal, because then you cannot come back later and complain about the toxic men that we are creating.
Right. And that's what's going on here. I see that a lot on Facebook. People are they on one hand, they want men to shed light on their feelings. They want them to, they want them to be able to deal with their feelings, but then when they deal with their feelings, then they're a little pussy ass bitch, or they're a bitch ass nigga, or they all this different stuff. Like, pick a side, bitch. What you want? You want your man to be that man who's able to tap into his feelings, or do you want him to suppress the motherfuckers and then beat your ass at some point?
It has to be on their terms. You know what I'm saying? It has to be how they see a man should handle their feelings. So instead of us either crying or going out and start punching stuff, they want us to do it in some nice and friendly manner, talk about it, and stuff like that.
Lightly abusive.
You know what? And you know what? That was one of the audios.
Lightly abusive.
That was one of the audios. Johnny kept trying to leave the penthouse because they were going through an argument, and she wouldn't let him.
Right.
And she's literally like, "You always want to leave. You always want to split." He keeps saying. He even says, like, "I'm not leaving you. I just need to get out of here. You want me to snap?" Like, he's like, "I need to leave." And I mean, honestly, that comes with maturity, to understand that people are not going to handle situations the way you want them to.
Exactly.
And everyone has a breaking point. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a breaking point. I mean, any one of us, if someone is up in our face and they screaming all up in your face and they yelling and you're already mad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be but so long before one of them arms is going to start to swing. I mean, let's be real. Women will swing for far less.
We'll give you one swing, but after that
talk
first
about
swing,
a lady, we even see what happened. We've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Why y'all both fixing your hair?
Look, women will swing for far less. So my thing is, if you know this man is already upset, you know that this, again, that comes with maturity, but it was already even established throughout the trial that they were saying that Amber Heard, a forensic psychologist, said, like, she's a personality disorder. Chick is just not. She's not here. She's not. I mean, you can see the acting all in the courtroom.
Let me ask a question, because I didn't fully watch all of it, but I know they said within the trial he admitted to doing his own things towards her and stuff like that. Did any of that consist of domestic violence as well?
It didn't. Wait, because domestic violence is broad.
Okay.
Domestic violence is including physical, emotional, mental, psychological, financial. It's including a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Physically, no.
Physically, no.
The only time that he put his hands on her, and he admitted this, was when he grabbed her to move her away from him.
Yeah.
But
everything else is alleged.
Yeah, everything else was alleged.
Now,
there was no evidence of it.
Now, what if he would have actually, you know what I'm saying? She just got to swinging on him, trying to hit him, maybe had a
That's
knife or a
self-defense,
weapon.
not abuse.
But that's what I'm saying. Now, what if he was actually defending himself and he hit her? You think that trial would have went different?
And that's the problem. Oh, yeah.
You think that trial would have went different?
Oh, yeah. I do.
That trial definitely would have went different.
Because she would have snapped that picture so fucking quick.
Oh, yeah.
Or grabbed her
pictures of everything.
She was trying to create a monster. She was trying to paint him out. So, like, she was purposely... Like, you can just tell. I mean, watching her story, even hearing her stories about how she described certain events, if you watch some of the video clips that she was providing as evidence, you can clearly see that she starts recording after. You could tell she already provoked him. It was so obvious.
Now, I did watch some of the clips and saw how she was trying to play the audio, but I was like, well, wait a minute. The audio doesn't make sense because you already did what you did. So why are you waiting now to record?
So now it looks like he's just irate for no reason.
Right.
That's
like
the point.
And this was my thing where I started to, because I would like you said, I'm a fan of Johnny. I'm a big fan of Johnny. I always have been. And I never heard these types of things said about him. Does not mean that he can't turn to be that way. I don't ever want to give somebody that excuse. I ain't never had these stories because different people bring different levels of things out of people. But it was amazing to hear about him because of the things that people have always said about him. People have always said he was really like level-headed, that he was very patient. They've always said that he just had this level of patience about him. And to hear this shit come from her,
yeah,
I was like, at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna take her word into consideration because I was already reserved about when they got together in the first place. Not just because of the age difference, but I just didn't feel like she's not known enough. So there was a motive to get with him. Like I've always felt like there was some motive in her getting with him. But I was like, okay, let me take her word into consideration because I am a domestic abuse survivor. I have been sexually abused before. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take her word into consideration. And I did give her the benefit of the doubt until her ass opened her mouth.
Yeah.
When she opened her mouth, that's when I was like, bitch, you just really gonna put my Caucasian husband on this because I don't appreciate that. Yes, that's my Caucasian. That's my Caucasian.
Your Caucasian husband.
Yes.
Okay, but see, you saw what you had just said right before, right? About how she basically got with him when she was a nobody, right?
She's still a nobody, but yeah.
But you saw there was also some men who said it like, yo, she just got with this dude because he got money, and the slack that a lot of dudes got for saying that, right? But you can see you as a woman saying that's something you can get away with because you're saying it at your own mouth about another woman. But if another guy was to say some shit like that, misogynistic or with sexist, I can't get away
with it either. I'm internally misogynistic for saying stuff like that. When I agree with a man about something, I am labeled as internally misogynistic. Yes, I cannot get away with saying that.
Well, I know they say the pygmies, they call y'all the pygmies or something like that.
Yeah, pygmy. Like, what the fuck, bitch? I'm not I don't want to be picked. Like, I am not a pygmy. I'm a logical thinker, and a lot of the times we women can be emotional thinkers. We can react off of emotions instead of logic a lot of the times. But when it comes to certain situations such as this, I'm gonna be more in my logical mind. What sounds more? What do I resonate with? Because that's what it all boiled down to when it came to this case. Like, which side do I resonate with more? It was Johnny's. Johnny's was more genuine. His was more authentic. I felt what he said. I didn't feel shit that bitch said.
And you know what? Her evidence had too many holes in it.
It had too many holes in it.
That it did.
On a stand and said this man wears chunky rings all the time.
Oh my God! Yes.
Wait! I might have missed that one. Wait, repeat that.
Hold on, wait. I can show you better than I can tell you, Mike. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This man wears rings on damn near every finger all the time. And
he does.
The stand and said that out of her mouth.
Yeah.
And then she brings these fucking pictures up that has a little itty bitty discoloration right here and a little bitty. Some of them damn have her lip wasn't busted on some of them pictures. I don't know if y'all paid any.
Yes,
I did see that. I did see those pictures.
And did you hear her slip and call it? She said, and after my foundation, I use my bruise kit.
Yep.
Boom. I saw the look of Camille's face like,
I'm a makeup artist. I do makeup for a living. When she said that, I caught it instantly. And her makeup artist said she used the
she slipped too. She slipped too because she even tried to say, she said, so you know which I think it was like concealer. She was like, how am I gonna remember that? It was so long ago, I'm not gonna remember that. She said, okay, so what about the lipstick? Oh, I know, it was that red shade. I know. And then she said, I know because Miss Heard has a very distinct color, so I know all the makeup I have to but you just said you didn't remember.
Right.
But
So
see,
she basically
her
lied.
damning evidence was her
Yep.
saying that she went back in over a peach color concealer
Mhm.
with
Yeah.
a bruise wheel.
A
You
bruise
don't
wheel.
go back over a damn concealer with a bruise wheel unless you putting a bruise on some damn body. I caught
Yep.
all of that shit.
I don't know
I
what
caught that.
is.
And then when Camille chewed her ass out about her, because she kept claiming that she was not with Johnny for money. It was not about money. It was not about money. So where's the $7 million that you supposedly donated that you
Her
never
damn
did?
pocket.
And then she tried to say, I couldn't donate it because I got sued. She was like, that was 13 months ago.
Exactly. Oh, I was loving that.
I was
loving
at
it.
work like,
I was loving it. I was like, get her, Camille. Get her.
I said, Camille just became the new Johnny Cochran.
Listen.
Right.
Hey,
Yep,
she
yep.
could represent
Get it,
me
Camille.
anytime. She could represent me anytime. But these
I
are
was
the
like,
rings. Can y'all see
Yes.
them?
Yeah. Okay.
Those
I can
are the
see you.
rings
Yes,
that
all
he
the
has
time.
on all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
I think-
bitch.
And she said it. She said all the time. So they
I'm
said, do
like-
you think that if you were getting hit with those rings, the bruises would be a little
A
more
lot.
than that?
A lot worse.
Lot more?
Yeah, a lot
And that's
worse.
what she
A
came
lot
back
worse
and
than
said,
that.
I don't recall if he had it on that particular time. Oh, so you
Right.
knew for a fact that he wore it all the time. You just weren't sure. Okay.
Right.
It was so many holes in her story.
If
Okay, so-
he hit you with these rings on your fingers, ma'am, you're
Right.
gonna have more than a busted lip. The little bitty chapped ass fucking cold sore that she had right here.
That
on
did look.
one
It did look
finger.
like a cold sore though.
I was
It
like,
did look
like
bitch,
cold
you got that from sucking Elon's.
Wow.
What was you gonna say, Mike?
I lost my train of thought. Hold on. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, so all right, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Johnny was gonna lose at first. Cause I was like, man, we got another one. What happened, man?
Everybody
What
did. Everybody did.
It wasn't until, like y'all said, once she got on that stand and she started telling her stories, and then of course the infamous pooping in the bed, that just threw everybody off. Like, wait a minute.
Disgusting.
So,
That was.
Oh yeah.
That was
But-
just a.
but they still treat her as if she was a victim. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, I think she might be a victim of her own downfall. Maybe. What y'all think? Because
She's a victim of her own personality disorder.
Yeah. Absolutely, I agree with
She's
that.
completely
100%.
she's completely disconnected from reality, and I even think that she's showing signs of narcissism.
She is a narcissist. She's a
Yeah.
narcissist. She has bipolar disorder. She has
Yeah.
What's the other disorder that they said she had?
first,
What was the other one? Oh,
it's the identity one, right? The
it's the histrionic I can't say it.
give yourself a moment.
It's the something, damn it, disorder. she got multiple
histrionic personality disorder.
That.
Okay.
She got
Yeah.
that. Mhm.
And it's a borderline
Okay.
personality disorder, and she had borderline personality disorder and histrionic personality disorder.
Yes.
But see, now y'all saying all that right there, right now. A lot of women who are, of course, like you said, have been abused and going through domestic violence are all saying none of that didn't really start until she met Johnny.
That's a fucking lie.
Hell
That's what
no.
that's what a lot of them are trying to say. A lot of them are
That's a
trying to
fucking
say
lie.
this whole trial was because of Johnny. All of this was because of his fault. He made her into the person that she is. There you go.
Accountability.
There you go. But they're really trying to
got
fight
her.
this. They're
That's
really
the
trying to
thing
fight
that
this.
got her with this trial.
Right.
If she appeals this fucking trial, she's a dumbass. Okay, so look, this is the thing that got her with this trial.
Okay.
Johnny took accountability for the shit that he did. She did not. Everybody else was a liar.
Right.
Everybody,
Yep,
the
and
the
everyone
police
saw it, yep.
officers, the damn
Publicist, TMZ
the
guy,
publicists,
all of them.
right.
The psychologist,
manager-
everybody.
The manager of the resort that they went to, security, like everybody was lying. Everybody was lying except for her.
Now, I read an article where a lot of women are trying to say that basically whenever a woman comes forward about some type of domestic violence or abuse, she's automatically labeled as lying. So now they're trying to say that that's what they was trying to do.
That's
They
not
just
true.
I think that only pertains to the industry. I feel like we need to separate that yes, okay, I do see the difference in Hollywood when famous women come forward, you're under a lot of you're under a light now. You're under a microscope because there's always the question of, okay, if you're gonna say that this person sexually abused you, or you were in a domestic violence situation, what was your part in it? Because more than often we hear these stories of celebrities coming out saying like, oh, this this manager, this producer did this and this and this, but I got the part in the movie. So it's like how it's hard for me to feel like you're an actual victim if you are putting yourself,
you're participating in it.
That is I would have to like really dig into that one. Outside of that, women that are going through domestic violence now, I don't know about other cultures. I don't know how other cultures handle it, maybe in other countries. I know it's very different everywhere else. My experience with it, I was not labeled as a liar outside of the people close to that person. Right. Like the person, because it's hard for people to really look at someone that they care about, who they more than often they genuinely didn't know that this person is like that. They're really good at hiding it. Right. So a lot of people, they're like, no, bullshit, he would never. But when you do have, which Amber didn't have, actual proof and actual pictures and a fucking temporary protective order and all this other crazy shit, and it sheds light on the severity of the situation. I was not labeled as a liar. I was, if anything, more often than not, men took not pity, but it was like the level of respect that I got whenever I did talk about it with men was insane. And of course, the unfortunate connection that I was able to develop with more than one, like multiple women, because you also start to realize there's a lot of us. Yeah, there is a lot of us. I hate that there's a lot of us. And then here's the thing though, because there's a lot of us, because that this is becoming a constant conversation, as it should, I do feel that because men have that stigma of not being able to express this, we assume it's not a lot of them. We think we endure it more because someone said something to me and they were like, oh, look at the statistics. I said the statistics are automatically going to be biased because men are not going to report that.
No,
which not. Automatically make the numbers like that, Right. Women, men are down here if they report that.
It's pride. We're gonna take that to the grave, man.
So you see what I'm saying? So we can't rely on numbers. We can't rely on numbers. We can't rely on reports or data because it's gonna be bullshit. It's gonna be biased. It's gonna be completely fake. Yeah, it's skewed. It's horribly skewed. And that's the sad part. And I feel like that also plays into the stigma and stereotypes that men are facing when it comes to getting help for their mental health. So you're enduring abuse and now you're not even getting help. We're getting it.
I think a lot of us are getting it. Play into that too, though. Not just the embarrassment of the situation, but the fact that older generations always make you feel as though you're crazy if you go seek help. That I think that plays into it too. But I'm really glad that Johnny had this publicized because she was trying not to have it publicized. We see why, but I'm glad that he had it publicized for a couple of different reasons, to bring awareness, because you don't have to suffer in silence. There are men out here. It's not the fact that they are weaker than a woman. I don't feel like it's because they're weaker than a woman. I think that is because they know the consequences if they react. Like you can say it's self-defense all you want to, but they're always gonna bring it back to, well, you're stronger than her, and you know you're stronger than her. Like it's
just walk away.
Something to just negate the fact that I took this for so long, and when I finally reacted, now I'm being put in the abuser's position. Like, I'm just really happy that he brought light to it because I think more men should come forward. Men that are being abused in relationships, should come forward with.
And it's not funny.
No, it's not funny. It's very not funny.
Yeah, like I don't want it. I feel like it's gonna become a joke, and it's not a joke.
It's going to become a joke, and y'all already know it's going to become a joke because it's going to be a lot of guys who are going to be coming out and letting people know as to what happened. And of course, they might see how the girl looks. She might be smaller, slimmer, whatever. And they're like, "Yo, you 6'4" and she 5'4", and you letting her put hands on you?" You know what I'm saying? It's instances like that because of course we already know what's going to happen. We're bigger than her. We can smack, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. But of course, a lot of other guys are going to be like, yo, I'm taking that to the grave. Because it's also
stop doing that shit.
But it's also that y'all, not y'all particularly, but of course you actually, in general. you actually become open with somebody, share maybe a secret you never told nobody, but it's also going to be in the back of your mind, yo, this person might use this against me one day. So should I really have told that person that? Especially if we don't, what I'm saying, if we never take it to the next level. Then of course there are some women who go around and, will tell your business to somebody else. So now argument ensues, somebody yells out your business, and now you embarrassed. You're like, yo, I told you that in confidence. So now why in the hell would I want to open up to anybody else when this person already showed me I can't trust nobody?
I
So
think
that's why I think it's gonna be hard for a lot of
ego.
guys to really come forward.
People just need to get out of that ego shit, because the ego, it allows you to suffer in silence. Like, stop letting your ego be so big that you refuse to come out. That embarrassment shit need to go out the window. I mean, and it's easier to say that than
Yes, it is.
but just the fact that you're in a situation that's toxic like that, I don't feel like you should allow your embarrassment to overpower that you're in a fucked up situation. Like, let your story be told. Tell your story, and whoever judge, I mean, people gonna judge you no matter what. They gonna judge you no matter what anyway. If you, I mean, I hate that people use things against people, because that is true. People do love to use things against people, but I don't think that should stop anybody from telling their story. Don't allow somebody to disable you from telling your truth,
Right.
because of fear of embarrassment. Like,
I would love to see women really starting to stand up and support these men that do come forward. If you know somebody that has gone through it, like, really reach out and check on them, because like Dex is saying, like you were saying, a lot of men are not even getting the mental health that they need. And a lot of the abuse honestly even started. I am not surprised when I hear someone that's gone through a toxic abusive relationship lived a toxic abusive childhood.
Yeah,
of course.
And that's where they learn how to just stay in it and deal with it, and they think it's okay. They're familiar with it, so it's like it's normalized.
Yeah.
I mean, as domestic violence survivors, I'm not sure if you went through this. I wouldn't be surprised if you say yes. When you come out of that situation, the first thing I noticed was when I got into the next relationship sometime later, it was like, wait, so we're not arguing or fighting. This isn't real. This isn't. Yeah. I don't think this is real, because that's what I was so accustomed to. So now when people ask me,
every relationship,
you know what I'm saying? Listen. So now when people ask me, they're like, what was the biggest lesson you learned from that? I'm like, how people normalize toxicity, how much it becomes a part of you. That just the same way as you go and develop your routines, like I get up and have coffee, or you get up for your jog, whatever, you gravitate to toxicity. Like, that shit is normal to you. And you don't see it as anything else.
You see it every day. Like, you're used to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just used to it.
Look, just like New Yorkers, we gotta hear trains and noise, because that's what we're used to. The quiet freaks us out. It's like, this is weird, bro. Like, but it takes you really retraining your brain. And a lot of the time, you're gonna need someone on the outside, unbiased, that can give it to you straight, that can walk you through that trauma, which is what it is, and help you unlearn a lot of that stuff. But girlfriends, ladies, we can't fix them. Don't think you can. You go into that like, oh, I got me one. I'm about to. No. But the only thing you can do is be his support system, as far as helping him through it emotionally. But you're not going to be the one doing the grunt of that work. That's going to be between him and that therapist, or him and God, or him and that big brother he got at the church. You can't do that. But that shit is draining and toxic in itself.
It is, but there's also a lot of women who say they don't feel like it's their job to help
fix
black men heal, not fix,
and that's toxic.
But they feel that way because they always feel like and not once again in general, there are a lot of women who do feel like a lot of things that are happening are men's fault. So they're feeling like, all this karma that's going on with y'all right now, y'all created this. So why
I've
should
heard
we
it.
help you?
Trauma is their own doing. It's from their
Yes.
own doing. That is
Toxic
taking
toxicity.
accountability.
Yeah,
People take accountability, man. It's
Yes.
they
not.
don't want
It's
to.
not always somebody else's fault. That's why they have to repeat lessons. That's why
Yeah.
they get out of
Yes.
one situation with one
And
person
end up in another one.
get in another situation with another person, thinking that this is gonna be different. No, boo, you attracted the same type that you just left in a different form because everything was that last person fault. He cheated on me. You ain't taking no accountability for your part. No, it's not cool that he cheated on you. It's not cool that he put his hands on you. It's not cool that he didn't support you. It's not cool that all of these things that he was short on happened. But
Right.
you also play a part in failures of your situations. It's not as though we are all perfect. We're not
Right.
perfect. We do things that don't contribute to the success of situations, which is why they fail. So
Exactly.
if we don't take accountability for our failures, we're going to repeat that cycle over and over and over in different forms. That's what people need to understand. That's how the universe works. That's how everything works. That's how karma works. That's that your karma is your shit. Like, I swear I can't stand this shit. Like,
But
take
it's the
accountability.
culture of
Yes.
it though. They like toxicity. They gravitate
Okay,
towards
you
it.
know what?
That's
Can
what
I
it
say
is.
something? Can I say something that I
Go
feel like
ahead.
somebody's gonna label me as a pick me after this?
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go
this
ahead. Say it. I want to hear it.
This is my opinion. This is
Okay.
my opinion. Society for the longest has been teaching women independent, right? Be an independent woman. You don't need no nigga for shit.
Yeah.
Fuck niggas. Niggas ain't shit. We hear it all the time. It is at this point a fucking mantra that women are saying in the morning. Okay, all right, cool. So when you're a little girl, you even have Disney that's showing you, you know, at the same time you're being taught you ain't nothing without a man, though, right? Okay, cool.
Right.
So you need your Prince Charming. All right. So women, mothers are, and a lot of us are not raised with our fathers. That's another issue that we can talk about one day because that's where a lot of this shit comes from. The fatherless daughters, but we are raised on the idea that we are the table.
Mhm.
Right?
Wow.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait, let me
finish. Go ahead. Finish. I want to hear this.
We are the table. Okay? And all you really need is that body, that face. And nowadays they're saying, you know, you got to be independent though at the same time. Get your own money. Okay? Do the modernized shit. Get your own money, own degree, own house, own car, girl. You don't need no nigga for shit, right? Cool. At the same time, they're also teaching us emotions, right? You can cry, girl. You had a hard day. Come here. Girl, cry it out. I got you, boo boo. Let's get some ice cream. We have our period once a month. Every month we are emotional wrecks. And what does everybody do? It's an excuse, right? Oh, she on her period. Leave her alone. Accept it. She could be a complete and utter bitch. She on her period. It's okay. She get a pass. It's all right. It's fine. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. It's great. It's great.
You have no excuse. I know where
this
you're
is
going
what
with
we go to the men. A little boy, 4-year-old boy outside playing around Church of Fall. He started crying. Get up and shake that shit up. Stop being a little bitch.
Right.
I don't think you have a lot of fathers who say that.
Not even just that. Right. All right.
Okay.
If your son comes home and he has a bully, what's the first thing most people tell that boy?
Did you? A lot of them gonna ask, did you fight him?
Okay, now you start to raise your boy. Also, a lot of these single mothers are telling the boy what?
If you
the man of this house.
Oh yeah, that too.
You the man of this house.
It's also that if you don't win, we're going back over to his house and you
And
win that fight.
And I'm a mother of boys and girls, and I notice a lot of mothers are also doing their boys like this. I'm gonna teach you how to treat a woman. Okay, well, who the fuck taught you how to treat a man? Because I wasn't an expert neither. But I had to take a fucking accountability and realize that the shit I was learning through society, through social media, through the internet, bullshit.
Yep.
Complete. And I'm talking from childhood, from like elementary, where they say sticks and stones may break your bones. That's a lie. Words
will fucking hurt. Words.
I saw some shit today about Barney that made me blow my mind. Barney talking about some "I love you, you love me." That's That's not how that works. He ruined my life.
She done went to Barney now.
But you know what?
Yo,
all jokes aside, right? All jokes aside, though, boys from the beginning are being taught emotional suppression. They're being taught how to take care of a family. A lot of them are being taught how to, they're saying like, oh, you need to know how to take out the trash. You need to know how to provide. You need to know how to be strong for the family, take all that shit. They're in school being bullied, suck that shit up, deal with it.
Right.
Don't ever let life knock you down. But when a girl's crying, a girl is down and out, a girl is sad or whatever, the world, not literally, but people come to her aid, people nurture her. Now, here's the crazy part. You have someone being taught nothing but emotion, someone being taught nothing but logic, and then say, hey, do me a favor, now go procreate.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even know how to talk, let alone be and live together. Girls are not being taught how to play well together with boys, because there was all cliques and shit. We hang with girls and click up with girls, and boys are separated doing their own thing because you got cooties and shit. But as you get older, like I really started thinking about this shit. I'm like, I look at my boys, and I'm just like, when my boys go through a whine, like if they can't get snacks or something, of course they're gonna whine. They're young, but I stopped saying, cut all that whining out. Mm-hmm. If somebody took some shit away from me that I really wanted, I'm gonna get a little emotional. I'm gonna be upset. Right. You know what I say? Go excuse yourself. Feel what you're going to feel. When you're done, come back. We talk about it. Exactly. I'm not going to tell you not to feel, because that's how we get the toxic men that we got today. They tell them you can't cry, you can't show emotion, you can't show. And the only emotion that they do teach them is, guess what? Look at all the video games, all the movies, violence,
anger, violence,
rage, fighting.
Right. Yep.
But it's a generational
Everything
thing.
is fighting.
I'm still listening
every game.
Okay. It's a generational thing. Mm-hmm. Like you said.
I feel like that's what we need to change.
I mean, it's. I want to say, of course, you being a mother, you're making that change. But it's a lot of other mothers, of course, influenced by social media, influenced by the men that's been in their life that have came and left, not having the father figures they need in their life as well. So, of course, they're going to try to show their sons, whether they're single mothers or not, how to be men, because this is how they feel men should be. But that's just the downfall of it. He has a whole lot of emotions. He doesn't know how to process them. And of course, as he gets older, that testosterone starts to raise. He doesn't know how to deal with his emotion. He fighting everything. He's out here just making the wrong decisions. You can't really say stuff like that nowadays, because now you basically saying, oh, so she's a bad mother. No, I'm not saying she's not a bad mother. What I'm saying is he does need, what'd you say?
Some are. Shit.
But see, we can't say that. Us as men, we can't say that, because we're going to be basically told to shut the fuck up. We're going to tell to shut the fuck up. And what I'm saying right now is going to upset a lot of women, because every man says this, even though 2 women can do it. But I still do feel like boys growing up from a young age up until adolescence, they do need some type of a strong male father figure in their life to show them what it's like to be a man.
Oh, we both do.
Why you can't
girls and boys need that shit. Hell yeah, they do.
Of course.
Because a woman cannot. I'm sorry. I know I had a single mother, and my single mother would say that to you. I'm your mother and your father, and that's why half of my ass is jacked the fuck up now. Man. You can't. No. I cannot teach my boys how to be a man, because I am not a man, especially a black man. Right. I am not a black man. So therefore, I make sure. One thing I take great pride in, regardless of what happens with me and my children's father, is like, you are their father. Like, I will never try to overstep you. As long as you're not harming my kids or putting them in danger, I'm not mommy and daddy. Don't fucking hit me on Father's Day. Tell them happy Father's Day, bitch. No, they got it, daddy. I'll tell them that.
I used to really hate that on Father's Day.
Like that. I used to tell my sister happy Father's Day.
Yeah. I used to too.
I mean, that was
happy single mother days. That shit. Oh my god.
That's learned behavior.
It takes growth. That's all it you know what it is? It takes this, what we're doing right now. It takes for someone to step up and say, you know what, I don't think this is right. But right there, speak about it, talk about it, get the conversation going. I didn't learn all of this yesterday. Like, it took years. It took a lot of mistakes. Exactly. It took a lot of fuck ups for me to finally say, you know what? That's not really working for me anymore. I don't think I should be doing that. Maybe I should
sounds a little bitterish. Like, ooh, you know what I'm saying?
I think I do kind of sound angry and hostile a little bit there.
It's funny y'all said something about Father's Day, because I did put up a post about how I think women should stop saying Happy Father's Day or Happy Single Mother's Day on Father's Day, because I was like, well, wait a minute.
What the hell's happy about that?
Y'all have Mother's Day. That's why it's called Mother's Day. Y'all are mothers. Y'all are not fathers. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I understand y'all feel a certain way about it, but y'all need to go ahead and let that go, because you chose to sleep with that person.
If I answer that, I'm gonna pick me.
But see, I caught flack from it. A lot of people was
If
like,
I answer that, I call pick me. If I answer that, I call
Answer
pick
it.
me.
answer it. Let them have it.
I
Let
just
them have
say
it, ladies. I don't
whoever-
care.
Whoever wants to say that someone who agrees with that is a pick me, fuck you and your mama.
Damn.
I feel like you can't. I mean, that's the crazy part about, especially in the industry. Like, that's the crazy part to me is, like, I did it. Again, this is all from experience. So I'm not talking out of my ass watching other people. I'm talking about shit that I've gone through. I've had that moment in my life where I was so upset, so angry at the person that I created children with. I'm so mad at him for who he is, even though he is this person the entire time. I'm mad. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk shit about you and how fucking awful you are, you son of a bitch, but completely ignore the part where I busted wide open for your ass 2-3 times.
Exactly.
We're not going to talk about that though, right, Shawty? You going to sit there and bash that man.
Who is a
Know
reflection of who you are.
And it's so crazy because you ever notice a lot of those men, like that they be bashing really bad, it don't be like they first baby mother. It be like the 4th or 5th.
I said something about that too. Like,
That's
fellas,
why
we can't keep bashing. We can't keep bashing these baby mamas, and we keep laying with them. I caught some flack behind that too.
On both sides. On both sides. You like,
You know
this bitch crazy. She been crazy.
Man,
you still
listen.
was going over there.
You know, the perfect example of this is Summer Walker. I mean, I look at her like, bitch.
I talked about Summer Walker. They told me to shut the hell up too.
Listen, this is my thing with Summer. Okay, I love Summer Walker.
You talk about what London on the track.
She is one bitter ass female. Oh, let me not say female because I'll be internally misogynistic then.
Sorry.
Bitter woman. She is a bitter woman because especially after what I seen last week on the Shade Room, like
what happened on the Shade Room?
Y'all ain't see the damn text message thread. She posted something about her having the worst baby daddy ever. Like, Summer, you knew before you made bubbles with this man how he was with his other baby mamas because they told you how he was with them. It was not gonna change because
she thought she was a table
with you.
She thought she
was a table. She thought she was a
table. She did.
Every woman thinks they're the table.
She thought she brought everything, and she did not. She brought what other baby mamas brought. They cannot fill a void that man has, and she can't neither. And
you can't fix them.
Point blank. But everything that she gets, I don't know if y'all heard the Kendrick album. She's on there too. And she's talking about her baby daddy on that damn song. I'm like, Summer, leave London alone. Just leave him alone.
Isn't she with somebody else?
Right. I thought she was with Larry.
Who's Larry?
That's a dude name she got tattooed on her.
That's how if you with somebody else, why? Okay.
That be the problem.
Not my business.
That be the problem. They be still hanging on to, like, you ain't even closed the last chapter, ma'am. Why are you going on to? Why is you starting a new chapter and you only on page 2 of 25 of the first chapter?
So like, what's that called?
Toxic. What is that called?
Toxic.
Another word came to mind for me, and I was like,
what is it? Say it. Come on now. Be honest. Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
That's judgy. That's judgy.
We're rude content. Come on now. Naked to the core.
I'm not gonna be judgy.
Listen, so I don't want to come off as being judgmental. It's just the facts are there, and like you gotta stop putting everything off on this dude.
Yeah.
Because and then think about this too. When you're dating certain men, like women tend to wonder why certain men ghost them, right? And it's certain things that you do when you're in a dating stage that you just should not do. Like if he asks you, well, what happened with the last relationship? Well, he cheated on me. And then he would come home and smell like pussy all the time. And he put his hands on me. He wouldn't hit me with no bills. He wouldn't do this. He wouldn't do that. What did you do? Like, what did you do?
That's old to come home smelling like that.
Certain men don't respond well to listening to you bash your exes. They don't do well with that, because what if we don't work out? Then you're gonna bad the next one, and that's a reflection of your judgment of other people that you date. It's a reflection of who you are.
There you go.
So I don't want to deal with you.
But see, this is all things that have been said before. These are all things that have been said before that have come out of other men's mouth, and once again, we've been told to shut the fuck up. So I'm just saying, like, why?
Someone who's mature enough to realize this stuff, though.
Yeah, and can connect.
Hear bad things about themselves. They don't want to hear that they are bad at judging other people before they get into a relationship with them. They don't want to hear that this person is a reflection of who they are. They don't want to hear that stuff because the truth hurts. But at the end of the day, you got to deal with it, baby. This is who you are. This is what you are choosing.
There you go.
Yep. I mean, this was years ago. I had somebody ask me, and it was literally a date. This is years ago, but it was pretty fresh. Like I want to say like a year and a half after I had separated from a really, really bad situation. And he kept asking me, he was like, so if you could have done, like, what did you do wrong in your last relationship? Now I'm coming out of, I felt like it was the most toxic relationship I had ever experienced in my entire life. Like we just were not right for each other.
Okay.
And every sentence like was he, right? And he kept cutting me off. He kept saying, no, you. And even when I was like, well, I feel like I could have done this better if he wouldn't have.
You reverted it back to him.
He kept cutting me off, and it really made me stop and think. And it altered my perspectives like greatly. Like I was like, I cannot and I will not take accountability for what someone else does. And I feel like people confuse that when it comes to domestic violence. You cannot take accountability for someone putting their hands on you.
There you go.
Cause and effect. And effect, right?
There you go.
If you're responsible for you, that person is responsible for them. If I get into a physical altercation with somebody, usually they say, who threw the first punch?
Right.
Who made physical contact first? That's like the first question they ask. But if I'm yelling in a yelling match, in a relationship, and I'm arguing with my boyfriend, and I throw something across the room, that person lashes out at me. They hit me.
Right.
I'm not going to take accountability for him hitting me. I'm going to take accountability for throwing something. And it does not mean, and when I say this to people, they jump to the defense real fast for the woman. Oh, no. It don't matter if you even like damn near hit him. No. Wrong. Two wrongs never make a right.
Right.
And all I'm going to say is, I now know throwing is wrong. Why am I throwing in the first place? I should have my own anger in check.
Right.
I cannot get mad at someone else's reaction.
Right.
Off something I did. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you draw the line. Now, of course, if he coming in the house just yelling, cussing, screaming, and hitting me upside my head, that's a whole other level. But I feel like in our community, a lot of those situations tend to be yelling matches that they blow up into physical altercations. It's not often that we hear, oh, he just came in drunk and just started beating the shit out of me. Now, there are those cases, and those are open shut cases. No, dude, you're wrong. You should go up under the jail.
Right.
Now, Brooklyn, what you said about, okay, per se, if you was to throw something and he hits you, that is a little extreme right there, right? Because in your mind, of course, you're going to be upset, but the best thing to do would be just to walk away. That's why some dudes be like, nah, man, that's just a little extreme to just slug you in your face. Now, if you hit him, now it might just be a relaxed reaction, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Of course. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's warranted, but even then, that would be a little bit extreme. It would just be better just to walk away.
And that's why I feel that taking accountability for yourself, it takes it a step further, is saying, when you take accountability for your own actions, your anger, your temper, and all of that stuff, you really start to look at yourself. I am no longer even looking at that person right now. I'm just really looking at me and what I'm doing. Fact. Because if I'm so focused on me, he's so focused on him, then how could we fuck up together?
There you go.
All right.
But typically, I'm pissed off. I'm looking at you and what you doing. And most of the time, we women can be very vindictive of, oh, I'm about to piss you off. I know exactly what motherfucking buttons to push right now. And we do it.
Why y'all both making the same face?
And then of course we hit back, we clap back with the, oh my God, with the Amber Heard. He's a monster. bitch, you know what you was doing.
You better
Stop
not shit
it.
in bed.
Stop it. You shit in the fucking bed, bitch. Stop it. Severing that man finger and shit.
Man,
You need your ass whooped by a woman.
So yeah, but you know, you see what you're saying though, right? Everything you're saying is 100% facts, and it seems like it's something that she, Amber Heard, should have done. But of course, a lot of women are painting her as the victim in all of this.
She had an agenda, and
agenda.
She wanted to provoke him.
Yeah,
that was the goal.
She had an agenda.
Yeah,
that was the goal. And I hate to say it, there's a lot of women like that.
Yeah, and her whole
all they
thing was she had the outlet, she had the platform rather to push an agenda in the midst of a Me Too movement. So she took that, ran with it. Once she got it off the ground, she couldn't go back on it. I mean, because she's all about her image. So she wasn't gonna go back on what she said because she had went too deep in, and then she made even more of a damn dent in the shit by adding on some fucking sexual abuse shit. And then what pisses me off about this whole thing is they want to push this, believe all women. Baby, I'm not believing all women. I'm sorry.
That's not smart.
Yeah, and all women, they make it as though, and yes, I am a woman, and yes, this is coming out of my mouth. No, I am not internally misogynistic. No, I'm not hateful against other women. No, what I'm saying this is for facts. It's for factual reasons. All women are not just truth tellers. That women are capable of lying just like men are capable of lying. Women want sympathy, or some women want sympathy. They want nothing but sympathy. They strive they thrive off of getting attention. They thrive off of
validation.
Yes, they thrive off of all of that shit. And for some reason, it's just more fitting to be a victim than it is to be the perpetrator. Because that draws in that sympathy. It draws in that attention. I am not with the believe all women shit. No, all women are not liars. No, all women are not fact tellers either. There are plenty of men who are sitting in jail. There are plenty of women who are sitting in jail who are in same-sex relationships who they've been lied on. They have been made out to be this person that they are not.
Evil, bully, everything.
Yeah, I mean, we can't say that we must believe our women, because if we do that, that is a dangerous thing that you're putting on women. You're giving women the ammo to use their gender as a weapon, and that has to stop.
Yes, it does.
It has to stop. It's ridiculous.
Even saying stuff like that, you basically going against the sisterhood or whatever. You basically sounding like a pick me. So whatever you say that sides on the side of men, it's going to make it seem like y'all are jumping on our side and y'all trying to stay on the side.
And I don't want to come off as that, but if we're saying believe all women, right? Let's just take that hashtag and say that we are believing all women. There are some women who are in same-sex relationships. So when we say believe all women, and you take those same-sex relationships, and one is saying, "Oh, she abused me," and the other one saying, "No, she abused me." Which one we gonna believe?
Exactly.
We don't believe. If somebody's lying, either they both telling the truth, you're gonna take both their ass to jail, or there's one that is out to make the other one look bad. So she's doing what women have done to men, and she's lying on that woman. So which one do we believe? If you have the same-sex relationships where the woman is saying, "Oh, she put her hands on me, she beat me to death, she pulverized my face, and look at this little bruise," and the woman that's standing over here just being accused of this shit is like, "No, I didn't." Believe our women. Who the fuck we gonna believe in that instance?
I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm definitely not trying to pull a race card, but didn't they believe that little white girl that got that little boy killed?
You talking about
Emmett Till?
Emmett Till? No, that was a white lady.
That man,
lady.
Oh, but it's a lady, right? Yeah. Believe all women.
They believed her.
They did.
You see what I'm saying? You know what? Now that I just thought about that, I will take it a step further. Believe all women. I'm scared. I'm terrified for our black men.
Thank you.
I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm fucking, especially those that are in the industry. Especially if they know you make money, you're fucked.
But
you're
that
fucked.
that also falls into accountability too.
Yeah.
Don't just go out here fucking with people because they look good. Because people who are in the industry have a tendency to want the trophy wife. You mess with this, you fuck with this bitch, and then you turn around and say, well, why am I being accused of because dumbass, you went after somebody just for their looks.
You didn't get to know them.
You didn't take the time to know this person. Now you got a baby with this person. You got to deal with this person forever.
Right.
This person put your ass under. She's taking away your blessings because you just went for an outward appearance because she made you look good.
Yeah,
that's facts. That's true.
That's stupid as hell. I'm sorry, I got to say it. It's
But
stupid as hell.
they don't see it as stupid.
Continue to do it.
They don't see it as stupid. They see it as surviving or doing what men do.
But look what other people are doing, though.
Like, we can't, and I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with that. The women, we need to think like men and do what the men do. Because if we're sitting here complaining about what the fuck men are doing, then what the fuck makes you think it's going to work for you?
And then
that's my question.
To have that dominant masculine energy. I don't want the dominant masculine energy.
Can I please talk about that?
I want my shit to be balanced out. Like I don't want to be the dominant masculine in my damn relationship. Be a man, nigga.
Can I please talk about that? Because that right there, it has been. Oh, okay. First of all, there's a lot of single women, right? Mm-hmm. That especially if they're mothers, that we do adopt that masculine energy bullshit, right? And I've had to explain this to people numerous times that first of all, if you see that from me, it is not something that I fucking want to be doing. Okay, let's just be real. It gave me a greater respect for men because I'm like, hold the fuck up. This is what you have to deal with every day. I'm not built for this shit. Okay, let's just be real. I don't want to do it. I don't like it, you know. Exactly. But the reality of it is, in order for me to efficiently, effectively, and consistently run an entire household that does have children in it, that has another person in it relying on me, right? Right. I got to keep the bills going. I got to make sure that they're paid. I got to make sure everybody in here is fed. And then on the days where I don't want, and it's like when I don't want to do it, I don't have the luxury of saying, well, fuck it, babe, you got this. I'm just going to take off. Right. Bitch, I got to keep going. So of course, you know, and then on top of that, I'm a mother. So I have that mama bear side of me that, you know, I clap back quick if it has something to do with my kids. Of course. Guys will see that. And I felt like a lot of men would look at that as some have said intimidating, but then some have said like, I had the idea that you wouldn't know how to submit. Oh no, sir. That is where you're wrong. This masculine energy is a survival tactic. Mm-hmm. Don't get it twisted. I am doing this for my sanity, because if I don't, I'm gonna fucking lose it because I'm tired. I am tired. And it's not putting any of my decisions that led me to this place on anyone else. This is my choices that led me here. So I am just doing what I got to do to keep it going. It's like I can't dwell on it. I just got to keep it going. And I'm gonna want to do things to get better for my family, right? Right. But when you have that masculine energy that men talk about women having, it's like we're put in that box of aggressive. She's overly aggressive. She's overly dominant. You know, she's not going to know how to submit. She's going to want to run shit. Right. No. And that's what upsets me about women that cry wolf on men. That upsets me with women that are to the point where they literally think they're the table. They don't have to do shit. There you go. But be pretty. And they're going to get everything handed to them, because there are a lot of good women out there who know how to hold down a fucking house. So if anything happens to you, babe, remember I got you. Mm-hmm. But I also know how to play as a team player and understand that it's me and you in this together. And then it's also a place of, baby, if you get to the point where you want to take care of me, I've been working very hard for this moment. Yes.
But of course, there are going to be a lot of men who feel like that, though. There are going to be a lot of men who feel like, you know what, I want to let my wife go ahead and be able to retire so I can take care of the household and do that.
And that's okay.
But I want that. But there's also, I'm gonna ask y'all another question too in a minute. But there are some women who feel like they should get that off the bat just because, like,
no, bitch. I'm sorry. Wait, no, I'm sorry. You know why? I said that? Because these last few weeks of me going to work every day.
Yes.
And I've been women have that entitlement, and it's really, that's toxic right there. Okay. Yeah. The fact that I have to bust my ass and hand most of my check off to a fucking bill collector, I started looking at men like,
this don't sit right.
Why are you giving your money away to these motherfuckers that you just bust your ass for?
Right.
And you know, men, a lot of, especially if they work in like the warehouse or postal, like anything outside construction, they are physically, mind you, I was sitting at a desk. These guys are physically busting their asses. Yeah. I promise you, I'm gonna tell my son, don't you spend $50 more than $50 a day. Don't you fucking do it. Ocho Cinco said it. And I was like, I second that, sir. Because after months of I'm not giving my money away.
But see, that's how they feel. The entitlement is very high out here. And a lot of dudes is like, yo, I'm not dealing with this, because ain't no way in the hell you should feel like that just because you're a woman, you're pretty, you might have the body parts, the BBLs and all that stuff. I should be able to give you whatever you want, and in return, you're just going to give me
ass.
What? That's basically it. But we're saying that, right? We're letting them know, like, yo, it takes more than that to really get us. You know, you got some guys who don't care about that smash and grab. It is what it is. But you got
it's becoming more of a topic.
It's becoming more of a topic, and a lot of women don't want to hear that because they feel like
keep talking. We keep trying
to say it, but they keep saying we're wrong. We don't know what we want. We should listen to y'all more because y'all know what y'all want, but we're not listening. But it's like, listen, y'all ask these questions. Right. Y'all wanted the answer to these questions. We give it to you in the most rawest and brutal form. Even though it might hurt your feelings, it might bring you down a couple levels. It is what it is.
What I said, though, people don't want to hear the truth about themselves.
But you have to say it in a way that they'll understand it, which is
they can receive it.
Toxic. The only way you're gonna get it to them is in a kind of slick, toxic way. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that we have to do it that way.
It don't have to be a toxic way.
No,
I mean, I feel like
it doesn't have to be.
Somebody they're a moron without, because no, listen, for real. It's how you say it. It's not what you say. It's how you say it.
It's how you say it. Exactly.
I swear.
I mean, honestly, even if you look at therapists, because that was what I was studying for, and one of the biggest things that they teach you is like you have to have a very high level of regard for the person and empathy. Yes. You have to understand that you're probably dealing with people that are going through trauma, right? So they're going to have plenty of triggers and all of these different things. You can't, if they're coming to you for help, the last thing you want to do is really say something that could potentially push them over the edge.
Right.
Exactly.
Especially if you're dealing with someone who might have had some aggressive or violent outbursts or tendencies or suicidal tendencies. Like, you have to watch what you're saying. So you have to be truthful. You have to be straightforward, but you have to say it in a way where it's receptive, but it doesn't harm the person mentally or emotionally.
Right.
And there are times where even therapists will cut straight to the chase and be like, but
you're
that's
not
after
listening.
but that's after they develop that trust with you to see what
you can take and what you can't take.
Like what they can take and what they can't. So that happens over time. But yeah, I definitely agree that it's how you say it more than what you're saying.
Now, piggybacking off of what you said about the entitlement, right? Have y'all heard of the podcaster Melanie King? Have any of y'all heard about her?
I heard the name.
She dropped a video aimed at women where she was basically saying that even though women are out here acting with the hot girl summer and they with the entitlement and things like that, and they see that guys are walking away from that, she basically said it's leaving it easier for good women to actually get the good guys. And what she said,
I believe that.
It caught a lot of slack. If you would have read some of the comments she said that they were saying about her.
I believe it.
I believe it.
Hell, I looked up. Fuck shit. I looked up. Let me shut up.
But even with her saying
a great one.
See, there you go. But see, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Hot Girl Summer.
But you can't. Y'all wild, man. Y'all wild.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
But even with her saying that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of women once again have hopped on under her comments, hopped on her YouTube pages, and called her out for being like you said, an internal misogynist, or a pick me, or basically saying she just trying to do this to get her views and things like that. But a lot of stuff that she says is actual facts.
And it's successful, so the fuck what? Good for her.
Listen, anything that we say, anything that you do, there's good and evil, there's up and down. So no matter what you're saying, someone's not gonna like it. So you cannot appeal or appease everyone.
That does not go against sisterhood. See, people need to really stop. That's where that whole pick me shit comes from. Because people want to say that, oh, you going against the girl code. because you're supposed to stick with me no matter if I'm right or wrong. No, bitch, that's toxic. I'm not sticking with you whether you're right or wrong, bitch. I'm gonna tell you, and I'm one of those types of friends. That's why Mike comes to me about anything that he's going through, any situation that he's in. If he wants to know the truth, okay, so he comes to me. I have many other people that come to me and ask me because they know I'm gonna tell your ass. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not afterward. I'm gonna tell you if you're right.
You
I'm
and
gonna
Brooklyn
tell you
both.
if you're wrong. Because I'm not choosing sides because I rock with you. I'm gonna tell your ass if you right. I'm gonna tell you if you wrong. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, I don't give a damn. You gonna respect me at the end of it because I'm telling you what you need to hear. I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm not sugarcoating shit. We ain't doing that over here.
I lost a lot of friends because of that.
I've lost a lot of friends too.
I just tell them the truth.
Have. And guess what? They ain't supposed to be in my damn. We had our season. It was good to know you. Hi. This is now my new season.
Take care,
I'm
love,
entering
enjoy.
into my new season. You can take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But like you said, people don't want to listen. Nobody wants to listen. You can't
don't.
call them out on their bull. That goes against that's both men and women.
I think they're just not in a place to receive it anyway.
Right.
Like it does. Like, even if they hear you, they're not gonna do anything. You can't force someone to take advice and react like you can't. Like maturity is gonna come at their own time.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Now I had another question too. Right. Y'all know who B. Simone is or whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all heard her. Okay, so you heard about what she said about the Martin Luther King Jr. thing, right?
Nope.
Y'all didn't hear that.
It has to be something fucking stupid because B. Simone always saying something fucking stupid.
I can't lie. It was because of the other person. It was another podcast. It escapes my mind right now, but they was talking about the character of men, and they were saying how for whatever reason, this person brought up Martin Luther King. They was asking, was Martin Luther King a great man, despite the fact that he was
cheating on his wife?
And B. Simone said, no, he basically was not a good man. For even though he did a lot for black people with the civil rights movements and, making sure we got our freedoms and things, that all didn't matter just because he was allegedly, which turned out to be false, that he was cheating on his wife. And she went on a big rant about it. So I wanted to ask, wait,
it was false? He wasn't cheating on his wife?
Yeah, it was false. It was false.
He was cheating on her.
They said it was false. They said
Who
it was proven
false.
They said allegedly the family said it was proven false. They said that the FBI was just trying to, cause a split between both.
Oh, shit. That makes sense.
Right.
Because you know what I was about to say? You know what matters? I feel like what determines whether he was a great man outside of the entire, segregation movement, is his fucking wife. It's always funny to me. This is the thing that I noticed studying psychology. You start to understand how perspective really does rule human beings. And I could sit here all day and argue with you about how you're wrong, and you could sit there and argue with me about how I'm wrong, and your perspective is 100% accurate to you, and mine is 100% accurate to me, and we can keep going until we're blue in the fucking face, and neither one of us in reality is wrong because it's all about perspective. Right, but when it comes to a marriage, when it comes to a marriage, the only thing that fucking matters is what they believe about each other. That bitch can sit up there and speculate all she wants. Bitch, where's your husband?
But see, it wasn't the bad part. Wasn't what she said. It was the part that when I went into the comments and I saw that there were a lot of women. When I tell you, it was pages and pages and pages of women saying, "Ooh, she's right." Like, wait a minute, how is she right? Y'all don't even know the full story about what was
Misery Needs Company. Why do you think we have reality shows about people literally tearing each other to pieces? And it blows the fuck up. Millions of people are watching this shit because people they respond to negativity 10 times faster and higher than anything that's positive.
Toxicity.
That shit is infectious, bro. Like, that's why. And it's flowing through our community like it's flowing through our fucking blood. Like, this shit is sad.
Because like that we talk about how they're taking all my money. So we talk about how our images, and we did a show on this actually a few weeks ago, but we talk about our image to other cultures, and we are so hell bent on why. See, that's why they think the way that they think about us now. Let me tell you something. These people think the way that they think about us, no matter what we do. All right.
Exactly.
But
That's true.
what pisses me off is this image that we talk about, like with that Will Smith slap. That's why we don't get invited no damn where, because we do this shit in front of white people, but you don't realize that the shit that you doing, you talking down on the Shade Room's comments and TMZ's comments, and you're making interviews and shit about how we look so bad to these other people. You're contributing to what our image is to these other people by talking down on our people on these pages.
They
having
contradict
interviews
themselves
with these people and talking down on Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith on what they're doing. Like, we constantly talk down on each other, but we're so worried about our image because of the initial thing, the bigger thing that was done, the Will Smith slap. That makes us look bad. But bitch, you talking shit about Will Smith in front of on these platforms while these white people can see it is making us look bad.
Exactly.
Y'all talk down on these damn people on these platforms, and it makes us look bad.
It does.
So
we look like we're easily divided. Just send a black man and smack another black man, and
anything can divide us.
Divided.
Part like the Red Sea.
There you go. Anything can divide us.
Divided though. That's the crazy part.
We're
the biggest culture. We're the easiest targeted culture to divide.
Yes,
because we've been subjected to and conditioned to be divided.
There's the word.
Light skin and dark skin thing. It's dark skin. I can't stand it. I hate the whole fucking light skin versus dark skin shit, because they've come up with this whole colorism thing too.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
but we did that before.
I don't hate my people. I don't.
What do you mean?
I really don't. What you say, Mike?
No, I'm saying we was doing that before. Remember, with the dark skin versus light skin, we was doing that back then too.
Yeah, some of that shit be funny. Hey, some of the memes be funny as hell. But we are so conditioned to, and I got targeted by some dark skinned women because I'm taking my money. Because PayPal's on my nerves.
Okay.
So I got targeted by some dark skinned women because I came on a post where they were talking about colorism, and they were saying these light skinned bitches, they get treated so much more better than me because of their skin color, or because they are the more beautiful ones to the men. And
we still doing this?
Huh?
We still doing this?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I want to see this post. I want to see this.
I went on and said something about it, and they was like, but bitch, you don't have to deal with what the fuck we got to deal with. I'm like, hold up, ho.
Wow.
I did not come at you crazy. All I said was we all black, and when we looked at by a racist person, they ain't saying, well, she's light skinned, I'll
give her a pass
here on
right.
her. And I am
no
bitch. They don't do that. They say, oh, that nigga right there, it's the same. She's black just like that nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? We get the same treatment.
We all niggas.
They say that we are treated better because our men treat us better. I don't think so. I think if a man hates a woman, he gonna hate her no matter if she light skinned.
He gonna dog us out regardless, whether you light, dark, skinny, big.
Absolutely.
Look.
There you go.
Absolutely.
But I'm just saying, dark skin versus light skin. I mean, I didn't think we were still really doing that. Like,
yes, that's still.
I feel like everything that's happening today is just so contradictory.
No, you know what I got?
What's that?
I'm sorry, not to cut you off. You know what I've been getting?
What's that?
Big versus skinny.
I've seen that too.
Wait,
I've been getting that.
They doing this again.
And when I tell you that shit is fucking sick, like that shit is sick.
Because
I feel like we did all that in the 90s.
Wait, I can lose it just like I gained it.
Of course.
I get made fun of for being slim.
I get made fun of for being fat.
It's like you lose either fucking way. you lose either way. When I had my kids, I was bigger. So it was like, oh shit, put the burger down, Liz. Then it went to, no, bitch, you need a fucking burger. It's like,
leave me alone, ho.
Yes. So now I'm
stage.
Yes, now I'm very slim, and at a place I was employed, I was like the butt of the joke because I was small. Like literally, if I said like, "Oh my god, I'm so bloated," they'd be like, "Bitch, you can eat like 5 burgers. You're never fucking bloated, skinny bitch."
But if I say I'm bloated, they'd be like, "Yeah, you look it today."
Oh no.
You in that muffin top.
God damn.
Like,
don't eat
nothing else.
We don't do this, man.
But I feel like if that created any form of insecurity for you, people wouldn't think I'm insecure. And I actually am. I could be very insecure about my body, even though I'm slim. People would look at me and be like, you know how people would kill for that body? Yeah, but you know what? I don't see what you're seeing.
Right.
You might see something. I see straight imperfections all around me. I actually don't want to be this little. I want to be thicker. Because I keep hearing how I'm a fucking stick figure, or what is it, Q-tip, you know, toothpick, string, like all these fucking, like that doesn't feel good. I have feelings. All that sticks and stones is bullshit. Words do hurt, you know.
They tell me I'm like a busted open biscuit can.
No, the fuck they didn't.
No, I just made that up.
Oh, boy, I'm about to say, yo, man, that's fucked up.
Like, what the fuck? Don't get me started. Look, don't get me started on my forehead. You don't want to go there with me.
Mike made fun of me in my weight before.
I did. Stop lying. No, I didn't. I never did.
I'm about to say, don't do that because I'll come for his head right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, you know, me and you be fighting now. Going with that.
Don't do that.
I've never done that. But us as men, we don't really be doing that. Like, hey, man, your ass fat, man. You need to go to the gym. They're like, yeah, then you right. I'm gonna hit the gym. And that would it be. You know what I'm saying?
That's because body image is not. It's not something that's pressed onto you guys. Like it's not something forced on you guys.
It kind of is.
Body image.
It kind of is.
You know what? You know what? You're right. I'm wrong for making that comment. I mean, in a way of, for us. So how do I do this?
Look,
like for women, it's like everywhere. Like you're like you said, women if you want a man, you got to have a good body. You got to have the face. You got to have all of that shit. It's all about the image, right?
The superficial shit. Yeah.
Yes. And then for the man, it's like, I'm not being funny, but I do feel like it's more of you got to have it till you get it, but it's more about the money. Yeah, thank you. It's like,
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, let's be real. We see some guys with them dime pieces and you're just like,
right.
Y'all finna get canceled. Y'all finna get canceled.
I cannot.
Fuck was you think? Did you meet him in a club? Like, what the fuck? No, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So
most definitely.
But I also heard that there are a lot of women who don't like dudes who stay in shape. They feel like that's a form.
I think that
Wait.
It's not that I don't like guys
vanity.
That stay in shape.
You don't think it's vanity? You don't think it's vanity?
No. It's not that I like guys that stay in shape. It's don't push that shit on me. That's what it is. Because every time I see
that's what it is, huh?
They so quick to be like, you gonna be my gym partner. We're gonna work out together. You're gonna eat healthy with me. Bitch. I ask for none of this shit.
Not the steroid. See, look, I see what you're doing. See,
oh my God. Steroid guys.
But not the steroid guys, but the guys who
Where'd
like
it go? Where'd it go?
Let me stop talking shit. No, I actually, it's motivating.
Yeah, we would like for
that's what it is for me. It's motivating to me.
I would like for somebody to at least work out with me because I don't want to keep hearing to my, am I fat? Like, listen, if you really want to lose the weight like you say you have, come with me to the gym. Let's work out together so we can look good together.
That's why I draw the line, though. I'm not comfortable going to the gym.
There's a lot of
run on the street.
I'd rather work out in my home.
I run on the street.
But going to the gym, you brave because I ain't running outside neither.
Gym now. I don't know why I hate the gym so much now.
Y'all wild.
No, for real, because I think it's a restrictive thing. Like I ain't into being restricted anymore. I want to be open and free, and I feel like the damn treadmill is restricting me because I don't see the beautiful scenery. Like I'm connected with nature too.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, you want to be outside.
It really empowers me to go run outside versus going into a gym and just seeing all these damn things. It reminds me of jail or something.
I think you have a
For
little more.
real, because you hear the clink clinks and shit.
You have PTSD.
Right. They
I
have a
ain't never been.
flashback.
I've never been. I've never been locked up more than 2 hours.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
What the fuck?
You weren't
I was
supposed
in
to
a
tell
holding
nobody your business.
cell.
You weren't supposed to tell nobody your business.
I was in a holding cell. But look, okay, so look, I don't.
She having flashbacks. Look at her.
Yeah, she had a PTSD right there.
What it could be, because maybe it is that I'm connected with nature now. Like I'm more connected with nature. Not
No,
just
Nah, I'll be real. I'm just a germaphobe.
Oh well.
what
I
else
don't.
you-
But there are some people who do like to go outside and experience nature and work out.
Yeah.
They like to run up a hill, a mountain, Kennesaw Mountains. A lot of people like to go up there and
Stone
run.
Mountain.
Stone Mountain, run up and down.
Stone Mountain. A
jog,
lot
stuff
of
like
people
that.
go
I
to Stone Mountain.
I ain't been to Stone Mountain yet.
I haven't been to the top, but like the trail. I've watched the little the laser show.
Yeah.
I've watched that. I've been there for that. That was dope. But I never. Well, I want to walk that mountain. I want to.
I think I'm gonna die.
Wait, what? Hell no.
Right now, oh shoot, my cousin's calling me, and my yeah, I'm
Yikes.
sorry.
It's all good.
My cousin called me, and it took y'all away from on my laptop. Okay, so yeah,
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna die if I try to walk that trail.
Yeah,
Is
don't
that
say
worse than Kennesaw Mountain?
that.
I don't know.
I've done Kennesaw Mountain.
I can't say that it's worse. It's probably it's gonna be an adventure. I say that. And like their trail is a little bit more even out than Kennesaw Mountains. I want to say, maybe.
I almost did the Hollywood Mountain, but they had it closed off. They had it closed off. We couldn't even walk the trail to the Hollywood sign.
Right.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah,
But yeah, man.
I'm
So
gonna do it one day.
you gonna do it?
I'm gonna do
Bucket
it one
list.
day.
There you go. Put it on your bucket list. Knock it out.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be on the H like, yeah, baby. I'm gonna be like, you bitches better treat men right. You stupid hoes. Johnny! No, I'm just playing.
I love you.
Hey,
I'm coming, Johnny.
Fuck you, Amber Heard.
Forever Jack Sparrow.
So my man's out here living his best life now, man. So y'all think he finna start cranking out some good movies?
No, hey, he is dealing with
He needs
another.
help.
He's dealing with another case. So
Wait, what? I didn't hear about the second case. What's this case?
yeah, he's
Fifth
dealing with
case.
another case. Y'all remember when he punched dude on the set, on the TV set? I mean, on the film set.
How
he
long
just
ago was
paid
that?
that back.
Though?
That was in 2018.
I'm saying, come on, man. It's 2022. Finna be 2023.
Yeah, but that guy
COVID held up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Trial.
COVID
and
held up
COVID,
a lot of
yeah.
shit too.
Yeah, I forgot
So
about COVID. Damn.
Yeah. So that's why this trial had. So this trial was actually supposed to happen in 2020, but COVID threw it out, and then the bitch Amber decided that she wanted to plan out having a baby with a surrogate at last April. So that pushed it off too. So that's why they got to it two years later.
So she released
2
the
years
date.
after it was supposed to happen because he filed it in 2019.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she really did date Elon Musk because I
Yeah.
did not know that. I did not know that.
Yep.
Damn. See,
I don't know how she fucked that up.
She might
Because she's Amber Heard.
She might have shit
Yeah.
the bed too. You know
Amber
what I'm
Turd.
saying?
Oh no.
They're
Amber
using that as a
Turd.
name though. They're using that as a
Oh
name.
no.
Amber Turd.
I just don't. How the fuck do you? That is some. I ain't even gonna say that because I love
Just
white
say-
people.
Everybody else has said it. Shoot.
How the fuck do you get on your bed?
To defecate.
You get on your bed.
You nasty bitch.
I cannot.
I'm sorry.
Can't even imagine it. Don't even try to.
Cannot. That is.
Look.
How the fuck do you get on where you sleep? and
said-
doo-doo.
She said, "Fuck that, dude."
How do you doo-doo? Where you
said-
sleep? Then you hear a dog don't never shit where it sleep. How the fuck do you get on a bed and shit, and then you blame it on a little teacup Yorkie? Yo, big ass turds. That damn dog ain't shit out that shit. Oh, that shit pisses me off. I got a Shih Tzu and my turds that's bigger than his. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to figure out how do you blame that shit, literally, that shit, on a teacup Yorkie.
I don't know, the same way her dog stepping on a bee made her cry. I don't know. But that
Hey, like,
random ass shit.
I wanted to turn the trial off. It was like a bad fucking car accident.
Yeah, it was. Yes, that's what they're calling it. Yes.
She did it to herself, though.
I was like, are you kidding me? I want to turn it off so bad. But then I wanted to see her fuck herself over.
Yeah,
I really wanted to see her fuck herself over. Because you just don't do that to people. You don't fucking go. I mean, this is wasting taxpayers' money, basically. Like, you knew good and damn well you shouldn't have countersued that man. Granted, she got $2 million out of it, but bitch, she
didn't get nothing because he got he got the 15.
So
yep.
So
she thought she was gonna win. She thought I'm not saying that
she
thought.
What was the term used? The mountains of evidence were not enough for her big, like Hollywood famous ex-husband and all that shit.
Right. So I'm just saying she thought she was gonna win that case, and she ended up shooting herself in the foot at the end of the day.
She literally Meganed herself. But I ain't gonna get on that. What was I about to say? They said that she is a representative for domestic violence survivors and sexual abuse survivors. Yes. And no, the fuck she is not. I have come across so many survivors that have been triggered, and I even been triggered.
I got triggered.
At what she was doing, because it's almost like you could look at her testimony and see that it was an actor that was trying to tap into a part. Yeah. And it just didn't, it was no authenticity to her story for me. And I actually cried for Johnny when they called him to the stand to cross-examine him. Mm-hmm. I cried when that man, when he did his last testimony in the case. I cried off that shit because it was the energy that was coming off of him onto me, and I resonated with it more. So I was like, why? Okay, I didn't do this anytime she got on the stand. Even the last time she got on the stand, I wanted to smack her ass off that stand.
Yeah, she was very combative.
Yes, she was,
and she kept looking at the jury every. Oh, that was irritating. The fuck! It's like you're trying to put on a show. You're trying to put on the show.
She got to reel them in. She got to reel them in. They got to believe the story. So she got to put on the puffy eyes and the tears.
She did it the way she did it.
Snort whatever the fuck she was snorting.
Was that really true though? Did she?
It was an irritant. It was an irritant to make herself cry, but it didn't work.
Oh, so that's what it was.
And then when I was watching her witnesses, I was like, is this a witness for Johnny or is this a witness for her?
Yes, I was getting confused too.
The acting coach really did her in. How the fuck does your acting coach tell these people that you have a hard time tapping into crying when you're acting? And you came into the studio to do your coaching and you were actually going through something with Johnny and had no problem with crying at that point. Like,
all in act. You got to get the act right now.
Yeah, you brought it. Why did y'all present that witness? That witness tore y'all shit up. Tore y'all up.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. She shot herself in the foot, man. She had to make sure everybody got to see them tears. I can't believe
tears. There were no tears.
That's what I'm saying. But she tried to use what'd you say it was?
Irritant.
An irritant to make herself cry. Like, why even try to do that?
She had one tear come down after she did the irritant.
Just one tear. With the tissue, just you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. She had to get the act right.
On a beat.
was that really real though? Did her dog really step
Who
on her
the
being?
fuck
She just
cares? We ain't even talking about the damn dog.
How is that relevant at all?
right. That was
At
my
all.
question. Like, where did that
That
even
was
come from?
random as fuck.
She did a lot of that shit to throw people off. Because you know, when somebody's trying to remember their lines, they have to kind of throw you a little
Right.
bit
Yeah,
to come back to like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, that's what I was supposed to say. Okay, yeah.
because she
It
starts
almost
stumbling over her
sounded like-
words.
Yeah, it almost
Yeah.
sounded like she came. You know how people try to remember their lines, so they say, okay, I'm gonna say that he beat me, but if I forget that line, I'll say my dog stepped on a bee. Oh, right, okay. So now
Yeah,
we
you're right. Yep, she's right. Yeah, no, they do
like,
have different
'cause there
tactics
was
like
no
that. Yes.
relevance.
Yeah.
So she
I
was
don't know
just
what
trying.
the fuck they call that, but it sounded like that. Like my dog stepped on a bee.
the face
The
was
face.
Say that
fucking-
shit for.
the,
She really did that. She
face,
like,
the
a bee? Yeah.
it was the face for me.
He really made that face. And a bee?
TikTok went nuts with that
Boy,
one.
didn't they? Oh my god!
I'm ashing
That's
on my
crazy.
knee.
I wish I could post it in my text message, man. You know that text message that he sent to the agent, and
Yeah.
it was where he called her an overused flappy fish market.
Oh yeah, he
My
cuts ass
TikTok
out.
going crazy off of that. My TikTok is going crazy off that video.
Now,
I'm
it was
like, oh my
it was
God, this
another video
dude.
Brooklyn had showed us about the guy from TMZ that got up on the
Murdered
Yeah.
her whole career. Murdered
Yeah.
the lawyer's whole career.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trying to say he wanted 15 minutes. He was like, I can say that about you taking Amber Heard as a client.
And she literally
Great
did
job.
an interview the next day with a news outlet.
Yeah.
But when
Yep.
Johnny's team went to go do an interview the other day, then they wanted to flip that on him. Like, I think it's really distasteful. Like, bitch, your lawyers went in a day after you lost the trial.
Exactly. Control
Yeah,
the narrative.
because they didn't even release a statement, or like all they did after they won was come out and thank everybody. Like they didn't get into it. They didn't say anything other than just thank you for everyone that was a part of this, and then left. That was it.
That was all it
because,
was.
you know, when Johnny's team came outside, everybody was out there like, woo, all right, Camille.
Yeah, she had to go out the back door.
You. And then they left. Everybody
That was it.
dispersed.
Yep.
So when they came out, it was ghost town.
No, Amber came out the back door.
Everybody-
They didn't even see her come out the front. She went out the back. She had to sneak out.
That's funny. That's even more funny.
But she immediately released a statement about saying how disappointed she was because, you know, this is a setback. That's what was triggering. Every fucking time she addressed domestic violence survivors saying that was a setback for us, I was like, bitch, you are not an us.
Right.
Exactly.
Because
Stop
I'm
it.
not against the Me Too movement by any means. If it's if it's true facts and you back it up with facts, then okay, I'm with you. I'm rocking with you on that. But if you trying to do what Amber Heard did and try to ride this wave, this Me Too wave, like, bitch, you don't have no evidence whatsoever to even be riding that wave. Like, you just need to chill out. You wanted to get some fame off of your ex-husband, who was very much more famous than you were and will ever be. But I mean, she really tried to ride that wave, and it just didn't work out in the end for her. So I hope that, I mean, I feel like he was vindicated during the trial when all of this audio and shit was coming out.
Yeah.
But to have that victory, I'm very, very happy for him. And I really hope that, I mean, even though he does not want to do Pirates of the Caribbean, I wish that I want to see another Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hey, he made his money.
I want him to see Jack Sparrow off, like, cause he said that. I mean, Johnny's 59 now. He just turned 59. He just turned 59 last week, y'all. I had to say happy birthday to my boo.
Yo, she is real giggly over here for Johnny Depp. Look at her. Giggly as hell.
I love Johnny, man. Hey, that's always
Blushing
been my
asshole. Look at her.
That's always been my white move. But he getting too old for it. So I would love to see him send Jack Sparrow off and hand it over. I mean, I don't feel like anybody else can fit that character. I don't feel like anybody can take that movie to where he's taking it, but I would love to see him send Jack Sparrow off in the right way, but he doesn't want to do it. And I mean, I can't blame him because Disney really, really did make him out to be guilty before he was even proven innocent.
They did.
So
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how a lot of people are upset that he won this case against Amber Heard, calling Amber Heard a savior for all people who have been abused.
Because then that would mean they have to take accountability for being wrong.
Exactly.
But see, that's the question. Why? That's the issue right there, because now you got a lot of guys who are also on Amber Heard's side as well. They feel like Johnny Depp basically bullied her in court. You know how it is, man. Feminist.
That's why I said you can't appease everybody. You can't.
But it's a lot of guys who feel like, yo, man, you should just let that go, man. You should just went ahead, hit the divorce.
Yeah, there was a lot of guys that said that, and I did not agree with that. I do not agree with someone saying that, oh, he has the money, he has the power. He should have just let that shit go. You lost your little $7 million, but just like I said, he got dropped from Hollywood. He got dropped from his
he was getting blackballed.
He was losing money, first of all. And second of all, if that's the case, like, that literally just says if you're being abused, shut up and take it because you have a dick.
Exactly.
Let's just be real.
And
let's just be real.
That's not cool at all.
And that's enabling. That's exactly why women have this fucking mind of entitlement. Yeah, this is exactly the problem right there. That's the source of it. Stop allowing them to get away with it. Stop it.
And we're trying to say that as men to women, like, yo, that's not cool, because if it was flipped the other way around, y'all be deep in y'all feelings right now about this issue. If we were saying, yo, y'all be quiet, just take it. It is what it is. He's a man.
Abuse is abuse, and abuse is wrong, no matter if it's coming from a man, a woman, or whatever. Wrong is wrong. And if you're wrong, you deal with the consequences of it. It's not defined by your gender. It's not.
Hold yourself accountable.
Or your sexual identity, or your your financial status. Right. None of that shit defines abuse is abuse. That's it. And it's wrong. Period.
That's why I was just surprised. Like, yo, a lot of y'all really feel like he was bullying Amber Heard. Like, come on, man. We hear
the tape. We hear the tape. That one tape, that was all I needed. Honestly, that's all I need to fucking hear was that crazy bitch say, yes, Johnny, I was fucking hitting you. I wasn't punching you. I was fucking hitting you, but you're such a fucking baby. When I heard that shit, I was like, oh, that bitch crazy.
But
exactly.
The one that I actually heard, and I don't know if y'all heard this audio. I actually heard the audio of the aftermath in Australia. I heard the whole fucking thing. And she said that he sexually abused her with a fucking liquor bottle.
A liquor bottle.
Yes.
And she said it was broken. Okay.
Ooh,
I'm like.
But you didn't go to the doctor.
Y'all
haven't heard that? Y'all haven't heard that audio?
I'm about to go look it up. I didn't hear the whole audio. I think I heard clips of it when they were replaying the evidence.
It has her saying that she can't leave Johnny. She's saying that that he feels like it's all her fault.
Oh, wow.
She's saying they're telling her that she has to go. She's getting upset because they're telling her that she has to leave. Like, she's
who's they?
Yeah, who's they?
Dr. Kipper, the nurse Debbie, Ben King, the house manager.
So are they trying to diffuse the situation?
You said what?
They were trying to diffuse the situation. That's why they were telling her she needed to leave.
So what they were doing on the audio, they were frantically trying to search for Johnny's finger, the part of his finger that got cut off.
Yeah, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Because he was saying that if Dr. Kipper was saying if they didn't hurry up and get him get surgery, it would get infected, which it did end up getting infected.
Yeah, it did.
But they were frantically trying to search for this part of his finger that was missing, and Dr. Kipper's on there saying that he knows what this is that she's feeling. He knows why she's crying like she is. It's guilt. And they know that she does this shit all the fucking time. That's why he's like, she got to go.
Right.
We got to get her far away from Johnny because, he's in the midst of filming the Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, and she fucking severed his damn finger. Like, Y'all gotta listen to that audio.
I'm gonna look up that audio.
Yeah,
I
I'm at
listened
it.
to
Yeah.
that audio. As a matter of fact, I could send y'all the link for it. But
Yes.
Okay. Yes, please send us a link for that. We're gonna talk about that.
listened to that shit, and I was like, "That's it for me. That's it for me. I don't believe nothing this bitch is saying." Because she said that he sexually assaulted her with a fucking broken liquor bottle, but you can hear her. She said that she was walking over glass barefoot. You can hear her walking off in heels. I mean,
Wow.
it's just too much. That was the one that put the nail in the coffin for me.
So how did he sexually assault her with a broken bottle? That's just my question. I was saying, like,
how would he with a severed finger?
Right.
That's the same thing as her claiming that he hit her so hard she swore her nose was broken and bloody, but the very next night she was at a premiere, face shining and gleaming, no bruise, no blood, no nothing.
It felt like it was broken.
It felt like it was broken, and never went to the doctor either.
It felt swollen.
It was so swollen, but her makeup artist was able to cover the swelling.
Her makeup artist,
and the bruise.
I dissected that makeup artist's testimony, bitch. You cannot cover fucking swelling with highlights.
Yeah.
Why would you put highlights over swelling? It just does not make any sense. That's the same thing that I asked. Why would you put a concealer over somebody's mark and go back over it with a fucking bruise wheel? I got bruise wheels right there. Okay. They're sitting right there. I can go pick one up right now and show y'all which color you gonna go back over somebody. White. With that white skin. Who you gonna go back over her skin with red, blue,
right,
yellow, green? Would you really? Why?
I don't know nothing about
too many
makeup,
holes.
but
Too many holes.
And then I'm like, please, I wish they had me there as a fucking expert. I would have shut her shit down.
You might have turned into a fanboy then. Johnny Depp, oh my god.
Oh no, I would have been staring at him the whole time. You know how Amber was staring at the jury. Every time they ask me a question, I look at him like, I got you.
This was for you.
I got
this
you.
This was for you. Yeah,
oh, not that. Not
a little weak.
Right. I got you, Johnny. They would have been like, "Ma'am, you got to go.
Get off the stand. Just get out.
Don't listen to her testimony. She's a fan. Just get out of here."
No, I would have contained myself, but I would have did that little wink when they was swearing me in. I would have been like, I do. Don't it sound good, Johnny? I do.
Yo. Like, get out of court. Get out of here. You gotta go. Contempt of court, perjury.
I'm an expert makeup witness. Excuse me.
They're like, where your credentials at? We want to see it all.
I would have put that fucking bruise wheel up. Like, look, bitch, you don't go back over any concealer. They would have been like, ma'am,
you're not allowed to say bitch on the stand
unless you're quoting. They did a lot of cussing in this shit.
They did. You fucking cunt. You dumb fucking cunt. I'm like,
and she was like, he taunted me.
I fucking hate you.
You're such a fucking man, huh? Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. He ain't say that shit to you. Oh, I want to smack her ass. They lucky I wasn't in that court.
Yeah, it was a lot of people who said they wanted to put hands on Amber Heard, man.
I still want to put hands on her. Let me see her. Let me go out to LA and see her ass. I'm going to swing her ass. I'm going to give your ass a real bruise, bitch.
She might try to sue you, though. Watch out now.
She really going to get my ass.
She is her net worth. They put her ass up. Did you see somebody Google her net worth? That shit said -$6 million right now.
That's so petty. That's so petty.
Hey.
That's petty. That's very petty.
It was -8 at first.
That shit. They did not wait.
They couldn't wait.
Negative. Like,
come on, man. You know, let's keep it real. Black
she
people,
need a win right now.
Black people quick with the memes. You know it's gonna be out there within seconds, man.
No, that's a real thing.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
It's a real thing. Her net worth
is what? Native what?
6 million.
They really have that posted.
Because she owed Johnny and I guess probably legal fees. I don't know.
I thought it was a meme somebody made. I didn't know.
No.
Oh, that's petty.
No, it's actually on Google. Amber Heard's net worth is -6 million.
Yo, y'all are so petty for that, man. Y'all are really petty for that.
She ain't gonna get shit from that Aquaman too. Neither. I'm so sick of hearing about Aquaman. I'll sit here like I don't even know if I want to watch it anymore. I'm so. They said that shit like 30,000 times.
When Johnny said that shit, I was weak as fuck. When they played that audio, he said Aquaman. I was weak as hell.
Hey man, Johnny had to be petty too, man. He's like, yeah, I'm getting revenge now. I told you this day was gonna come. Gotcha,
that was funny when they said when her lawyer said she's much smaller than you, right? And he said, I wouldn't say that. her fucking face, she was like like, bitch, he said, yeah, bitch.
I've been waiting for this one. You gonna catch all these jokes. I swear.
Every time he got something off on her, man, I was like, yes, Johnny. Yes, baby. Tell him.
Yo, you was smitten by all them jokes, weren't you? Look at you.
Loving it.
Hey man, I'm happy for Johnny, man, but I just don't understand the naysayers. I just really don't. I just don't understand.
I mean, everybody has an opinion.
I was sad at the end of it because I was like, what the fuck do I do with life now? I sat and watched that damn trial. It started from 10. At first, it was 10 to 5:30.
Okay.
And then after they came back from the damn break, it was 9 to 5:30. And then when it was coming up, when
you sound really upset.
I had to start working on that TV set on the 26th.
Oh yeah.
So I couldn't watch it, and I was like, these are the last 2 fucking days. I can't watch my man.
And that's when they held all, like they pulled out all the Top Guns. That's when they pulled out that forensic psychologist. They brought out that guy that analyzed the pictures that said her pictures were edited.
Yeah,
her bruised pictures. They brought out everybody on that part. I was like, oh, they held that shit for the end.
Yeah,
they were trying to get it.
In between when I got done making up my actors, you better believe I put my damn headphones in, sat down, watched that shit. I watched parts of it. I didn't watch it like how I was watching it before.
Yeah.
But I was like,
some of the depositions were fucking boring though. I was like falling asleep watching
them. And every damn body except for her dumbass, crackhead ass, cocaine head ass sister was a deposition.
She said cocaine, crackhead, cocaine head.
Her sister she is all the above.
Yep.
Wait, so her sister was on drugs?
Her sister did drugs with Johnny.
Oh.
She does drugs. Like that's what was blowing my mind is how often she kept calling him an addict, a psycho, and then openly would talk about doing mushrooms and popping ecstasy and popping pills and like.
You know that setup that she had on that damn table with that tampon?
That was her fucking setup.
That was her setup.
First of all, what is a man like Johnny gonna be snorting cocaine through a tampon applicator? He probably don't even know what the fuck that is.
Wait, time out.
Does he really look what a man of his like seriously? Yes. I'm like, when I saw that, I was like, that's bullshit. That was dumb as fuck.
She was stuffing cocaine up her.
She staged it to make it look like it was his.
Oh, okay.
But do we really think that Johnny is going to snort cocaine through a fucking tampon applicator?
Yeah, that's weird. That's very weird.
Stupid as shit. Like,
and Camille caught it. Camille was like, that was way too clean. She said, does Johnny Depp smoke cigarettes? She was like, yes. She was like, pretty much all the time, yes. Does he always finish them? Yes. Why is that cigarette barely touched?
Oh,
she picked everything they tried to present apart. Camille picked everything apart.
She should have just went ahead.
She caught that. She was like, that table was entirely too clean. It was too neat. It was too perfect.
She pointed all that shit out because don't try my man.
So but shouldn't she go to jail for something like that? In my opinion, I believe she should.
I felt like she should because it was a lot. I felt like it was a lot of perjury going on there.
And she took my finger. She took a little bit of my finger as well. Like, come on, man, that's assault.
That's assault.
Like, if he would have got infected, then what? He could have possibly died. Yeah, he could have possibly died from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that
would be on him.
He burned the damn cigarette out on his face.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot she did. Yeah. See,
And you know what? I'm not even being funny. I would not put past her that half of those pictures we saw of Johnny passed out was because she done put some shit in his drink.
So he did admit that he was
Very
gone
true.
off of the opioid.
Opioids.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So he admitted to that.
Opioids, but the fucking ice cream picture was staged.
Oh yeah, he poured ice cream. Yeah, that was weird. First of all, who the fuck takes a picture of their sleeping husband?
Crazy people.
Well, unless it's
what you about to say? You were about to say clear people.
Unless it's a prank. I'll say that. Unless it's a prank. I took a picture of my dude when he. No, see the reason why.
We're not doing it endearingly though. Like or funny.
No, the reason why I took a picture of my dude when he was asleep is because he was turning 38 and we was in Vegas and he was talking about I'm about to turn up and his ass was asleep at 9 o'clock.
He was turned up in his dreams.
So I took a picture of him.
No, but I'm saying like that's not but she was doing it with malice intent and then she had so many of them.
She did.
Right.
Everything she did.
Everything she was planning this shit. Yeah. That was methodical.
From the very beginning.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Like I believe in a sense she should go to jail for that. You know what I'm saying? Because she really was she already messed up his career. She already put hands on him. She already hurt him, caused him to bleed. You know what I'm saying? Any of these accusations that she made, if they were to like actually believe her side, I'm pretty sure right now he'd be in jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
They tried to police on him.
Yeah, she had a protective order against him. Mm-hmm. That's what she leaked. That's what she leaked it to TMZ so they can catch the picture of her face to go out and say that he's an abuser.
Right. So
next day, her dumbass was out. Next day she was out with no bruise on the side of her face.
None.
Like, see, stupid bitch.
She made a false claim right there. False accusation. Now he could have went to jail for
taking pictures of the bruised arm. You saw the picture of the bruise on her arm, the way she's standing, like she's literally posing, like she has her head down like this, like all like, and it's like, because I know the pictures I got. I look toe the fuck up, and I'm still crying.
Right?
Who the fuck is in the mirror like this, like just kind of like,
you know, she
like you proud of it.
But she told them she fucked up on so many things. She told them that he fucked her up. Basically, he said he punched her all in her face and everything. You take a picture. And this is my thing. When you say I'm gonna present this as evidence that he beat my ass, and I'm gonna tell them that he punched me all in my face.
Right.
Why would you not crop your face out of the picture? Your face is fucking clearly in the picture. You dumb bitch. So she did that. She also fucked up when she sat there on the stand and told them, oh, you dumb bitch. You sat there on the stand and told these people that you went to makeup school. You went to makeup school, so you know how makeup is supposed to be put on your face. You tell them the order in which you put the makeup on your face. And you told them that you put on concealer, foundation, or you told them that you put on concealer, foundation, and then color corrector.
Right.
You stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. That is not the order in which you cover up a bruise. That's how you know she used a bruise wheel, because if you're going to put anything on top of your foundation,
okay,
you want it to show through the foundation. Otherwise, you put the color corrector on to color correct your skin, and then you put the concealer to conceal the color correct, and then you put the foundation on to even it all out. Your stupid ass put on the fucking bruise wheel afterward. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. You put the color, you put the bruise wheel. You didn't even use a color corrector, dumbass. She said a bruise kit.
Yeah, bruise kit.
Who the fuck goes to makeup school and mistakes a bruise wheel for a color corrector kit? I don't know. But her and her damn makeup artist said it. And I was like, I caught it both times. The makeup artist saying it, nobody seemed to have caught that shit. And I was like, she literally said bruise wheel. She didn't say bruise kit. She said bruise wheel.
Right.
That's what it's called, a bruise wheel.
So she basically just snitched on herself the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
So,
that's why. Yeah, that's why she lost.
Yo, she took a
Well,
big L for this one. She took a big L for
she
this one.
she won on the 2 counts.
Just dumb. Oh my God, my sister has been commenting. Hi, sister. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
She's not here no more. It don't look like. But she said, no matter what, someone's always gonna have an issue. That's pure misery in our society, never satisfied.
Oh, I'm reading this one right here. She said, yes, men go through it too. Beard,
Yeah.
no beard. Yeah, they do. Beard versus abs, Teddy Beatrice versus abs. It's always something. Facts.
Yep.
That's facts. That's
I'm sorry, sister. I had it in full screen mode. I didn't see.
I did too.
Hey, my bad. Shout out to Miss Kanisha. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Okay. But yo, I don't even know why she even decided to go through this trial. Like, how did she even think she was gonna win? That's just how though.
She got a woman.
Well, narcissist.
Her gender.
There you go.
Yeah, that was enough. She was a woman
That too.
claiming abuse. That's all she needed.
That's crazy,
She's
man.
a dumbass. That's what she is.
You gonna ride and die for Johnny? I see it. Look at
The cheese. It's the cheese.
That man.
starting to remind me of Brooklyn now over here.
Johnny looks good to be 59. I ain't
what?
gonna lie, he look good to be 59.
He does.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah, he gonna be looking better now that he free. So I'm just saying.
He already looked better. Shit.
He been smiling.
Shit.
He's been smiling.
Look at your face is turning red.
Oh my gosh.
Her face is turning red as
He
shit.
really is. Look at
I
her.
love Johnny.
Look, yeah, giddy as hell. Look at
Oh
her.
my gosh.
She is on one. Look at her.
Yo, if for some reason Johnny comes across this, just come get this lady a hug. Like, just make her the rest of her life.
Give her a hug.
Just make the rest of her life.
In fact,
Because
you know
she
what?
is.
Do her a favor.
I ain't giving,
Do
I'm
her a
not
favor.
giving you back.
He gonna do you a favor. He gonna dress up like Captain Jack Sparrow, and he gonna show up at your front door. Yep.
Don't you dress like Captain Jack Sparrow.
What's gonna happen? Never mind. Don't answer that question. Sweet dreams of night.
Y'all are bad. Y'all are a mess.
My dude said I'm a sellout. He called me a sellout.
Why you messing with the white man? You can't mess with the black. Now let me stop. Hey, don't make that
black.
face.
He got some black in him.
All right, that's between y'all two. Y'all figure that out. I'm just.
Johnny got some. He got some. If he ain't got no black in him, he got some Indian in him. He had Indian in his family somewhere.
It's possible.
He did. He looked like an Indian.
Are you looking at Johnny Depp pictures right now?
No, I was looking at some text.
I was about to say.
Yeah, look at her.
She over there pulling it up. Look at me.
I was looking at some text messages, but I could pull them up real quick though.
Oh shit! Look at her.
Johnny. Oh, he with that bitch. Take that damn. They need to take all the images of him and Amber Heard down.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Just take all them shits down. Look at Johnny. Hey, Johnny.
All right, you man sitting behind you. You gonna hey, enough of this shit.
Look, we gonna see a pillow just come flying.
You gotta see my wig go with it.
You gonna learn today. You gonna see a face appear, but in the background.
He actually asked me, "What do I see in Johnny?" And I'm like,
what do you not see in Johnny?
pull up these motherfucking pictures. Excuse me. Like, do you know Crybaby Johnny?
Who?
I'm talking about Wade Crybaby Walker.
Oh, that
Crybaby.
Yeah, I forgot about that movie. Yeah.
I'm talking about what was his name on Jump Street, 21 Jump Street?
He was on, oh, yeah, he was.
Her face.
21 Jump Street, like, don't play with me. Did you see him on Blow? Did you see him on Sleepy Hollow?
Hey, Blow was that movie.
Hey, I said him. He never has seen Blow. It blew my fucking mind. I said, you ain't never seen Blow?
Blow was that movie.
I sat him down and we watched that movie.
Fan.
I was admiring him the whole time.
Hey, he flipped that accent. I can't front. He really flipped that accent. He did a great job with that accent. Johnny Depp, he's a good actor, man. So
great actor.
He's an amazing actor.
I can't even see your eyeballs now. Look at that shit.
Look at
Even my mom was like, because my mom is very critical of people and their looks.
Right.
It's horrible. But she was like, Johnny used to be a nice looking.
Used to be.
Not the next snap.
Okay. That could be your fucking son-in-law one day.
Hey, you know.
And he old as her.
You said what?
He old as her. Actually, he older than her now. He just turned 59. She'll be 59 in October.
Dang, I don't know if you want people to know her age.
my mama look good for her age. My mama look like my damn sister.
Mine too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See? She don't care. She be like, whatever.
Then again, I look like a child, so.
Well, when I lose weight, I look like a child, so.
You still thinking about Johnny?
Yeah, look at this.
God damn. Yo. Hey, is there anybody else in these comments? Help me out, man. I need somebody else. Help. Shit.
Ain't nobody here.
Help.
My sister think Johnny look good for his age too. She know that's her brother-in-law. That's her white brother-in-law.
I mean, well, she already claiming dibs behind your back though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I get my sister fucked up.
Yo, god damn.
Y'all are a mess.
Yo, man, this is hilarious.
I'm hungry.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, we got to end this shit. It's been over 2 hours, damn it. We've been this has been wonderful.
This has been great.
Been really, really wonderful. I am so
This has
glad.
been dope.
See, my usual co-hosts,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Ken Diesel and Ash, they're not into this trial like how I was into it.
Mm-hmm.
I had the same thing. I had the same experience with my co-host.
I was like, oh, this is driving me crazy. I need somebody to talk to. And Mike was like, you can talk to Brooklyn. You need to talk to Brooklyn because she's into it. She's really into it. I'm like, hook it up.
I was going to try to do a serious episode where Brooklyn gets on there and we both just talk about it, but it was just quick and instant. As soon as you said something about it and how you wanted to be on the podcast talking about it, now you in Brooklyn, perfect.
Podcast episode last week about the Johnny Depp outcome and you ain't fucking called me. Like, know that I've been talking about this shit.
Well, you remember you was in Florida. I thought you was still in Florida. I didn't know you had got back.
Yeah, no, the day that I'm talking about, I was back.
See, I didn't know. I thought you were still out there. So that was on me. But this was a great experience right here because both of y'all had some great points. You know what I'm saying? I knew Brooklyn was ready. She been ready for this one. So
anything
I had the guns loaded.
Right. So she been wanting to talk about this. And that's why
on my side.
Hey, you know what? I know me and Lil Boogie, we made jokes about it and everything like that, calling him a toxic boy, city boy. No, but we was happy for Johnny. I was happy for Johnny. He really did deserve that justice because once I heard all the stuff that she was doing to him, I was like, you know what? He did good because any other man, yeah, exactly, put them hands on her. You know what I'm saying? So I give to Johnny for actually being like, you know what? I'm gonna just walk away, but I'm gonna see your ass in court. Get ready for it. So I give it to Johnny for going the legal route and doing what he need to do.
Yeah, for real. Because, boy, had that been me, all he would have had to say was go. I would have been like, you sure? You sure? You
positive? Is this what you want?
I'm going to fuck her up.
Yo.
Sure? Okay, let me go.
See that wig come flying off? It's a wrap, nigga. Yo. And then it freezes.
Yeah, it froze with your head right there.
Like, oh, I ain't see that shit.
That was what Amber Heard was gonna see.
Yeah, that's exactly what she was gonna see.
That was it. Just right there. Just right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
That blink would have been something serious. Like, as soon as she blinked,
yeah.
That was it.
Like,
But yo, this was definitely dope. We definitely gotta get you on our podcast too, Miss New.
Y'all get that.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes, we're
'Cause y'all-
definitely.
I'm gonna have to get used to y'all because y'all don't do the video, do y'all?
We're gonna set it up. Let's set it up to where we can do video one day, so that way
I
it
don't
can be more
care
convenient.
either way.
Yeah,
We
no,
need to.
we can do
I mean,
that.
because I ain't gotta get cute or nothing. You know, I ain't gotta do my eyebrows and stuff.
Hey, man,
That's why I like it.
I shaved up, so you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we gonna set it up.
Like a half an hour before. Oh, shit, this is live.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
was like-
Yeah, I did.
I was like,
Oh,
oh shit, let me go.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. I swear.
I didn't
Like,
even get
I
a
did
chance to
too.
respond because I was doing my eyebrows. I was like, I gotta get this shit done.
Yo, I'm in
Yeah.
the speed shave. Like, oh, I'm gonna get this right. Y'all ain't finna see me looking ugly up in this month. Yo,
I
for
said
real.
the same thing. I was like, this live.
Yeah. So you're definitely gonna get on the
This has
show.
been great though. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed y'all. We gotta get y'all on here where we all are on here. I want y'all to meet Ken and Ash, and homeboy gotta come on too. But he
Low
gotta
Boogie.
be more open to these types of discussions because I mean this is real shit. Like
Low.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, not in a, just a joking manner, but like really
Right.
getting
Right.
into it.
right,
Yeah,
like
when it-
serious shit,
Yeah.
man.
I guess when it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not, like you said, accepting of the truth. But at the same time, though, if you was to hear Lowe's point of view, it might kind of throw you off too.
I would say Lowe's actually extremely intelligent, and
He is very.
he is open-minded. Actually,
Yeah,
I think he just prefers to keep the topics light.
right. So he doesn't hurt
Hey,
anybody's
sometimes
feelings.
You gotta get heavy.
Sometimes you do. And we're gonna be making that direction too. So most definitely, if you need us on here, call us. Hit us up. Rude content. We're behind you. We're right there behind you, girl.
Hey, no, I'm just playing. No, that's good to know though. So I mean, I will have y'all back on here whenever y'all have availability. Whenever I have availability,
Hey, just let us know. We'll
plug
set
it
it
on
up.
out on here. But again, thank y'all for coming on. Thanks for whoever was tuning in. Anybody tuning in afterward, I
Yes,
thank you as
indeed.
well. Make sure that y'all like and subscribe to the channel so you'll know when we go live. We go live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I got to do that for my West Coast people because we show y'all love too. But thank you, Brooklyn. Thank you, DEXX, Dex, whatever, however you
Yeah,
fucking say
I know
it.
it's too much.
It's
too
Dex.
DEXX double.
No,
Just Dex. Just Dex.
Let me say it for you.
Triple OG.
DEXX, known as Dex. There you
Just
go.
Dex. Just
Okay.
Dex.
Dex.
Yeah, super
Dex.
producer Dex.
Okay. Dexter's laboratory.
Ah,
Hey, I'm in the lab right now finishing this episode, so you're damn right.
cook it up, make it
There you
good.
go. So
All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, people. All right.
indeed. Make sure y'all look us up
catch
too.
y'all on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And how can they get in? How can they see y'all's podcast?
We're on Anchor, we're on Spotify. We also, if they can, look for the Rude Content page. It's Rude Content. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. We also have a WordPress, and hey, we're everywhere. So hey, we'll send you the link so you can post it.
Okay,
Check
cool.
out our IG. Check out our IG page. I'm Brooke BROOK_LYN 2.0. Follow me. I
There
follow
you
back.
go. And it's your boy DEXX. That's how you say it.
Notice Dex.
Known as Dex. There
Notice
you go.
Dex.
This
We'll,
Dex, damn
we'll
it.
send you the link
Just
so that way you can
Dex.
text it. We'll send you the link so that way you can put it in the descriptions and stuff.
All right, cool. So y'all go follow them on all social media platforms.
Damn right.
And we'll just come back and check us out on Tuesday. We'll be here.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Thank you.
Peace.